She's 50 plus, fabulous, and still pressing buttons like a boss. Welcome to the old lady game, where age ain't nothing but a level. Respect the game. Respect the creator. Play fair.
Hey, what it do, my good people? Oh, now, I'm just here to slide on through. Y'all saw my thumbnail, because ain't no way in God's green earth will I let some LAB, some little boo-boo ass bitches, sit up here and read some damn documents the way they want to read them. It ain't gonna happen. Not when it come to Queen. Hell no. Y'all know how I do. Hey, Eloquent. Hey, Tony. Well, Tanya. Hey, Mighty Aries, Innocent Instigator, and Linda Gamble, my mods, American Born. Thank you all for being here. And look, I'm going to get started. And once I read these documents, then I'm going to, do what I do like I normally do. But, before I get started, I just got to set the tone right. Here it
Supermodel
is.
status. Look at my face. I'm beauty personified. These are the bitches. UGLY. All up in my pussy. They better tread lightly. Cause my heart blacker than a movie from Spike Lee. I got game. These bitches ain't playing with me. They ain't friggin' with me. And they ain't sitting with me. I'm in the gifted class. So yes, I got the highest grade. Purple haze. He eat my pussy like a grape. You diss me? You dig yourself a shallow grave. It's gonna be gunshots ringing out. Pick up the phone, Mr. Death is on the line. Funeral ceremony. Choir starts singing now. Why did she have to kill these bitches off?
Yeah. And that's how we gonna start this. Hey, New York happy hour. How y'all doing? Hey, girl, where in the hell you been? Tamika, how are you? It's so good to see you. It is really good to see you. Hey, Lady Hustledette. Girl, I ain't seen you in a minute. Real talk. Hey, BJ. Y'all, I'm just here to kind of just show some little stuff, because one of the things that I want to show you all that came from, let me go ahead and share my screen. And I think I did a better job. Hey, Daphne. Hey, Regina. Hey, Queen Liz, where you been? How you doing? Hey, how's your mom? I hope caregivers, hey, you got all our support. So if you just need to come on over and we can try to make you laugh, make you not cry, but just take a little pressure off. We here for you, Tamika. For real talk. I'm so glad to see you. Hey, Inez. But look, y'all, let me show my little screen here. Yeah, let me show my little screen because I got some things to show. One of the things, as you all know, Queen Shiba Darling. Hey, Aisha. Queen Shiba Darling is suing a couple of content creators because these content creators I guess they decided, hey, they heard somebody was behind a wall. Hey, Miss Sugar Sweet. They heard somebody was behind the wall. Hey, Healing. It's good to see you too. It's good to see you. And they heard somebody was behind the wall, so everybody was rushing back there to try to see what was going on. Everybody wanted to hear what this visitor behind the wall, which is a protected space, had to say. Needless to say, in their excitement, and because I remember someone was saying, hey, members only, it's all called fair use. Fair use. You can use members only content because it's fair use. And so they did. They did. Hey, Zeus. They did. Sorry, y'all. I had to cough because y'all know I have to cough when I do that whole. And anyway, they did use it. However, members only is not fair use content, period. Members only content behind a paywall is copyrighted material. No matter how you slice it and dice it, it is copyrighted material. So, as you all see on this screen, hey, Betty Boo Boo, there be some people out there that know they about to get served some papers and they always ducking and dodging and hiding and shit, right? But Houston, Texas ain't playing that. They allowed an alternate service meaning that they can be served, people, defendants in this lawsuit can be served via email or Facebook, and that's what happened. So here, this is an affidavit pretty much by the process server, and it says that I am certified under the order of the Judicial Branch Certification Commission to serve process, including citations in Texas. I am not a party to or interested in the outcome of this lawsuit. My identification number, birth date, address, woo is all below. Excuse me, y'all. So on 3/17/2026 at 2:08 p.m., I serve summons first amended federal civil complaint hearing minutes in order upon PBE by delivering one true and correct copies thereof via email and social media. At 2 p.m. on Tuesday, March 17th, all required court documents were emailed to PBE via her Facebook page address, and it listed her Facebook. The documents from the U.S. District Court are the same 14 pages that I sent to PBE yesterday via her Gmail email address. Photographs of her Facebook page and documents have been attached to the ABC mobile app. The email attempt and the Facebook attempt has been completed at the request of the leadership at ABC Legal at email address. And this is his name, Stephen Foster. I didn't mean to show that part, so I'm going to get rid of. Let me close out of this one, and that's that. And y'all, I found that interesting. Hey, DG. Hey, Mary. Hey, Humana. Let me see who else come in. Hey, y'all, if y'all coming in. If I'm reading, just holler at me because, I'm not looking at the comments. But thank you all for being here. So this is just an example that he's proving that this is the email service that he did. And here's the documents from the court and email. Here we go. Baby, she answered that shit. How about that? She answered it. Sure did. So I just want to say to the people who sitting up here ducking and dodging these process servers, no, it can't last like that no more. Y'all gonna have to go on, just woman up or man up or sissy up and just handle your business. That's all I got to say for that. But I just wanted to show this. However, in response to Queens, I found this really interesting, y'all. But before I go here, I wanted to show you all this screenshot of Pacer. Can I make this a little bit bigger? Let me try to make this just a little bit bigger on the screen. I'm gonna take these comments off the stage because if you ain't in here, you ain't in here. Hold on, y'all. I can't. Here we go. Let me see how big that is. That's a little bit bigger. But anyway, I wanted to show, I pulled this off, as you can see, at 1 April 2026 at 13/21/55. That's 1/21/55 today. And for some reason, people keep saying that, yes, it's true that the original lawsuit against said content creator Anthony Lofties was dismissed without prejudice. I just wanted to show y'all. And if you all can't see that other little part, there's another lawsuit. See, there's two. This one here was done, and that's the one that was dismissed. However, there's another one that just had motion on it on 30 March 2026. And we'll come back and talk about that one because, baby, if y'all ain't going to get y'all giggle on. But anyway, so there is another lawsuit. Although the first was dismissed, this nigga know, and everybody know, and anybody reading these comments that keeps saying what was dismissed because of a failure of a statement of claim, there's the other one. I just wanted to show you all that. Yeah, they want you to believe, that he won, but he didn't win. I mean, hey, Traveling G, hey, Mama V. I mean, come on, y'all, without prejudice. Because, and most pro se, and we all know, these judges that I've been seeing so far with the pro se, they've been extremely helpful in a sense. So they're going to have, I won't say that they all will give a little leeway, but they do understand that they have constituents that are coming in and they're filing pro se, and they may not know the exact nature of the law. So, they give them a little chance to correct stuff. And this is what was done here. But y'all, listen to PBE's response, right? To Queen Shiba Darling in her copyright infringement lawsuit. This was filed on 30 March 2026. Defendant PBE proceeding pro se respectfully moves to dismiss plaintiff's complaint pursuant to rules 12B2, 12B6 of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure. Introduction. This action should be dismissed because the court lacks personal jurisdiction over defendant and because plaintiff fails to state a plausible claim for relief. Defendant is a resident of Florida and has not purposefully directed any conduct towards Texas sufficient to establish personal jurisdiction. Plaintiff's allegations rely solely on generalized assertions regarding internet activity, which are insufficient to establish minimum contacts. Additionally, plaintiff complaint consists of, conclusory allegations of copyright infringement and unauthorized access without sufficient factual support. Plaintiff fails to identify specific copyrighted works with particularity, fails to allege facts showing the unauthorized access, and fails to provide any factual basis demonstrating entitlement to relief. Moreover, plaintiff has previously filed substantially similar claims in this court based on the same underlying theories of online content use, which were dismissed for failure to state a claim. See Queen Shiba versus Lofty civil action, whatever. The present complaint suffers from the same deficiencies and should likewise be dismissed. Number 2, lack of personal jurisdiction, Rule 12B2. This court lacks personal jurisdiction over defendant. Defendant is a resident of Florida, does not reside in Texas, and does not conduct business in Texas, and has not purposefully directed any activities towards Texas. Plaintiff's allegations rely on the existence of internet-based content and generalized assertions that the defendant's conduct affected plaintiff in Texas. However, the mere existence of online content accessible nationwide is insufficient to establish minimum contacts with a forum state. Plaintiff does not allege facts showing that defendant specifically targeted Texas, conducted business in Texas, or purposefully availed herself of conducting activities within Texas. Accordingly, exercising jurisdiction over defendant will violate due process, and the complaint should be dismissed pursuant Rule 12B2. Now, I did a little research, right? There's this thing that's called, hey, Lori Bell, there's this thing called long-arm statutes. These are in which states use long-arm statutes to assert jurisdiction over out-of-state defendants who commit torturous acts such as copyright infringement that impact residents within the state. I took that to mean that Texas can do what the fuck they want to do. If they want to try you for this copyright in the state of Texas, they can, based upon long-arm statutes of torturous acts. That's all I'm saying. So that is not necessarily whatever. Failure to state a claim. Yeah, we know it happens, but we'll get there. To survive a motion to dismiss, a complaint must contain sufficient factual matter to state a claim that is plausible on its face. Plaintiff's complaint fails to meet this standard. To state a claim for copyright infringement, plaintiff must plausibly allege ownership of valid copyright, which we already know the ownership because the copyright infringement is on a members only under Queen Shiba Darling. Copyright copying of protected elements of work. Plaintiff fails to adequately plead either element. Plaintiff does not provide specific copyright registration information. First of all, copyright information is public information. All you got to do, honey, is just go to the copyright.gov website and you can pull all that information out. What you say here? DG said federal diversity jurisdiction is based on her being from another state and it's a federal copyright law. So she can ask for venue change, but I doubt she knows that. Maybe not. She should ask for one. It ain't going to change none. She can ask for one. And I remember I had to do a venue for child custody with my son, honey. My grandparents, I had sent them down there to visit the dad and his parents for the summer, and those motherfuckers filed a damn custody lawsuit against me while in Nitra, in their custody. But I found out about a transfer of venue because I was in Okaloosa County, because I was stationed at at Eglin Air Force Base, and they were out of West Palm Beach, Florida. And baby, we took care of that baby. Transfer of venue happened quick, fast, and in a hurry. But anyway, plaintiff does not identify specific protected works with sufficient detail. Plaintiff does not provide timestamps, content comparisons, or evidence of copying. Provide factual allegations demonstrating copying of protected elements. Instead, plaintiff relies on vague and conclusory assertions which are insufficient under Rule 8 federal pleading standards. Plaintiff fails to state a claim under CFAA 18 U.S.C. Plaintiff alleges unauthorized access to paywall content, but fails to provide any factual support. Baby, you had the video. You did a whole live. How is that not factual? You did a live, and then you followed it up with a hashtag talking about something, I took your shit. God, please, go on with there. Plaintiff does not allege what system was accessed, how access occurred, what authorization was allegedly bypassed. The authorization that was bypassed is the fact that you played it when it is not public information, period. Come on now. ChatGPT is supposed to do better than that. You need to ask ChatGPT, baby, what constitute copyright in dealing with members only content. That's your first question before you do all this extra shit. Anyway, defendant denies accessing any restricted or paywall system without authorization, accessing plaintiff's paywall content, circumventing any access controls. You played it. You circumvented. You ain't a member. Boom. Anyway, using any unauthorized method to obtain content. Conclusory allegations of unauthorized access without factual detail fail to state a claim as matter of law. Plaintiff's claims are based on lawful use of publicly available content. Baby, you're dead wrong. YouTube states that members only content is copyrighted material. Anyway, the allegations stem from defendant's use of content that was publicly available on YouTube. Whoever publicly made it available, they were in violation. So how about you tell us who you got it from, PBE? The allegations, the content at issue was publicly accessible and it was not. Any use was for commentary and criticism. You didn't have that permission to do so. And plaintiffs' repeated copyright strikes were disputed and reversed through YouTube process. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. Plaintiffs' attempt to reframe a platform dispute as a federal case does not state a valid claim. Didn't we just see Meta and Google just lost a lawsuit? Did y'all know that? Hey, Samantha, what you say? I just want to ask people who are confused on copyright, can I take an audio of Beyond the Gates or any Bravo content and play it on my channel just because I pay for Paramount Plus or Amazon? Hell no. That's why we be slipping and sliding and ducking and dodging trying to play that stuff. That's why we stop. I mean, I'm just saying. Hey, Hershey. I'm just saying. Now this right here, y'all, this is what I found funny. Because, baby, this don't have anything to do with your copyright infringement lawsuit. However, plaintiff has demonstrated a pattern of filing deficient claims. Plaintiff previously filed substantially similar claims in this court, Queen Shiba versus Lofties, dismissed for failure to state a claim. The same deficiencies are present here: conclusory allegations, lack of factual detail, Failure to meet pleading standards. The pattern further supports dismissal. Why are you worried about a pattern when you should be worried about yourself? I mean, I'm just asking the question. Plaintiff's allegations are conclusory and lack factual specificity. It relies on general accusations rather than specific factual allegations. Plaintiff fails to provide specific timestamps, specific content comparisons, or any factual detail demonstrating actionable contact. Now I'm gonna say this. I know when you file a copyright claim and you strike a channel or whatever on YouTube, you have to put all that information in your copyright strike. I'm just saying. Specificity. Thank you, Queen Liz. Hey, Nakey, how you doing? Yes. And I mean, it's all there. But anyway, here we go. As in plaintiff's prior dismissed action, the complaint relies on conclusory allegation without sufficient factual detail to state plausible claim. So you keep talking about prior dismissed action when the prior dismissed action was for a statement of claim. It didn't have anything about allegations, content, sufficient factual. It didn't have anything like that. But anyway, failure to meet Rule 8 pleading standards. Under Rule 8, a complaint must contain a short and plain statement showing entitlement to relief. Plaintiff complaint consists of labels. Y'all check this out. DG, listen to this. Plaintiff complaint consists of labels and conclusions, formulaic recitations of elements. What the fuck she talking about? This ain't chemistry. Anyway, unsupported assertions. Hey, Miss Price. Such pleadings are insufficient and warrant dismissal. Goodbye. I don't think you even know what the hell you was writing just then. Labels and conclusions, formulaic recitations of elements. Anyway, plaintiff fails to establish any basis for injunctive relief. Plaintiff's request for injunctive relief should be denied. To obtain injunctive relief, plaintiff must establish a substantial likelihood of success on the merits, a substantial threat of irreparable harm, the threatened injury outweighs any harm to defendant, and that the injunction would not disturb the public interest. Plaintiff fails to satisfy any of these elements. First, plaintiff cannot demonstrate the likelihood of success because the complaint fails to state a claim. Second, plaintiff does not allege facts showing irreparable harm. The allegations concern online content subject to platform-based remedies, which does not constitute irreparable injury. Excuse me. Third, the balance of harm weighs against granting an injunction as it will improperly restrict defendant's ability to engage in lawful commentary and expression. Lawful good. Lawful. Hey, 864 stand up. Hey, dear Yvette. Lawful. We're going to get that in a little bit. Fourth, public interest disfavors restricting lawful speech based on unsupported allegations. Accordingly, plaintiff's request for injunctive relief should be denied. Conclusion. For the foregoing reason, defendant respectfully requests that the court, 1, dismiss plaintiff's complaint in its entirety, deny plaintiff's request for injunctive relief, and 3, grant such other relief as the court deems just and proper. So this is her declaration. She declared under penalty of perjury that the following is true and correct. I am the defendant in this matter and a resident of Florida. I have never accessed any paid or restricted content belonging to the plaintiff. So how the hell you play it? How you play it? Anyway, the material referenced in the plaintiff's complaint was publicly available on YouTube. Lie. It was behind a paywall, no matter how you slice and dice it, baby. My content consisted of commentary, criticism. No, it didn't. It actually consisted of bullying. And harassment. Let's just keep that 100, in my opinion. That's what, because you ain't got no motherfucking content. You ain't created no content. All your content, PBE, has been the fact that you've been riding on somebody else's ass and coattails, trying to sit up here and be included in a group that you was kicked out of. And now you tried to get back in, and they let you in because they know your ass is batshit crazy. And this is what you've been doing. So don't talk about no content. You ain't got no damn content. I did not engage in unauthorized access of any system or account. I have no business presence in Texas and did not purposefully direct any activity towards Texas. I declare under penalty of perjury that the foregoing is true and correct. And she certified it and all this other stuff. And she included the dismissal and the final judgment that was against Anthony Lofties that was filed, that was dismissed without prejudice. Now, y'all know Queen ain't finna let that shit ride. This was filed on the 31st of March, one day after. Plaintiff's motion for leave to file amended complaint. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for all the shit you put up in that old fuck. I'm sorry, I'm trying to watch my language. Oh, that old chat GPT ass answer. And here we go. Plaintiff Queen Shiba Darling, appearing pro se, respectfully moves to leave to file an amended complaint and jury demand pursuant to Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 15A2. What you say? That's okay. I feel you, DG. Introduction. Plaintiff's original complaint alleges defendant PBE willfully infringed plaintiff's copyrighted works, including subscription protected audiovisual content, and caused economic and reputational harm. Defendant filed a motion to dismiss and raised arguments challenging personal jurisdiction and the sufficiency of plaintiff's claims. Plaintiff now seeks to amend her complaint to provide additional factual details, clarify the scope of defendant's infringement, and strengthen her claims of economic and reputational harm, including disruption of her subscription service and harassment of her subscribers. And y'all have, I'm a subscriber, even though I'm a mod, and y'all been harassing me. How that make any sense? American Born been harassed. Miss Queen Liz, you been harassed. A lot of y'all, I can go down the list. A lot of y'all been harassed by these folks with their content. Listen, Samantha, AI images, and you have to be careful because somebody can really press the issue. It's called right to publicity. You are not allowed to use AI images of a person without the express approval. I don't care if it's anime, cartoon, whatever. You're not supposed to do it. And this is all they've been doing it. That's all they've been doing. So anyway, and she been harassed. Sure have. What'd you say? You too, Inez. You all been harassed. Exactly. That's all they've been doing. Anyway, under legal standard, under FRCP 15A2, a party may amend its pleading with the court's permission, which shall be freely given when justice so requires. Courts routinely grant leave to amend where, as here, the amendment clarifies factual allegation, strengthens claims without causing undue delay or prejudice, responds to arguments raised in a motion to dismiss. Reason for amendment. 1. Expanded factual allegations. The amended complaint details defendants' unauthorized access, reproduction, distribution, and monetization of plaintiff's subscription protected content. Monetization. Defendant profited via YouTube's partner program, including ad revenue and sponsorships from content she knew she did not own. Addressing DMCA counter notification, the amendment clarifies that even if defendant claims the content originated elsewhere, plaintiff is the exclusive owner and defendant's actions constitute willful infringement. And y'all know it. I don't know why y'all don't listen to that lady telling y'all it's fair use. It's fair use. You can use it. It's fair use. And y'all dumbasses went and did it. I don't know. I mean, that's all. Yeah. Well, hold on. I got something for y'all dumbasses.
Chase me, nigga. You crazy. Fool.
Crazy fool. Anyway. Y'all, if y'all ain't seen that, that's the first YN in history. That's a clip from 1958, baby. I'm gonna have to show y'all the whole clip. But anyway, plaintiff has Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Let me go back, because I think harassment and disruption. The amendment includes the impact on plaintiff subscribers and the harassment caused by defendants' unauthorized distribution. Proposed damages and an injunctive relief. The amendment specifies actual damages, statutory damages upon issuance of copyright registration, and injunctive relief to prevent further infringement. Yes, it's copyrighted, y'all. Because you want to know why? Mighty Aries. This is the reason why she's doing this shit.
Flat out. I don't give a fuck who like it.
Straight
I'm
like
tired
that.
of the whole shit, nigga. You's a bitch, you's a hoe, you's a dick, sucking punk bitch, motherfucking slut bitch. That's what you are. You a trash.
That's the reason why, baby. They like to follow the leader. Some people ain't got no sense. They like to even sit up there and let a known person who been stalking Queen for over 2-3 damn years to get up there telling some damn lies. You know, the one with the wide with the split C between her teeth. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing. Hey, Aunt Essie, I ain't got nothing wrong with no gaps, but y'all know who I'm talking about. That's the reason why. Y'all sit up here and believe any damn thing. You all they'll sit up here, Mighty Aries, and believe the fact that Lakita Clark was true tea. I'm just saying. I even heard a content creator say they ain't even worried about whether or not Lakita Clark is true tea anymore. That's old, but I'm worried about it. She's worried about it. They got a court date on April 15th, right? That's still going on about a TPO that was filed against the Lakita Clark because somebody thought that they were true tea. I'm just saying, it ain't over. A lot of this shit stemmed from the lies. I don't care that lady had you crying on your damn live, talking about some here for hot tea, told me I could use it, even though you know damn well here for hot tea ain't been in court yet for that lawsuit with Maurice Scott. It was always Miss Black Titanic. And she even told you that same morning, because I was in the live. She said, baby, all I ask you to do is just wait 24 hours and I'll even give you the paperwork. So you won't even have to go and download it, anything. I heard it for myself. Real talk, y'all. I was everywhere for some reason. I heard you, what you say, you heard it too. Because that was it was the catalyst. You're right. That was the catalyst for all the mess. Sitting up there crying. Got all these ADHD, low spectrum people sitting up here saying, oh no, oh, we're going to fight for you. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, proposed amended complaint. Plaintiff has attached her proposed amended complaint. The amended complaint includes expanded factual allegation, creation, ownership, and subscription-only content, topics of plaintiff's content, including lifestyle discussion, personal expression and commentary, instructional guidance on content creation and branding, interactive community engagement, and the psychological and behavioral aspects of human behavior. Defendant's monetization of plaintiff's content and DMCA counterfeit notification rebuttal, claims for copyright infringement, injunctive relief, damages, and jury demand. Plaintiff also attaches a declaration and supporting exhibits as Exhibit 2, including screenshots linking defendant's infringing videos to plaintiff subscription-only content. No prejudice. Allowing this amendment will not prejudice the defendant, as the amended complaint primarily clarifies and strengthens existing claims. Plaintiff is filing this motion promptly after defendant's motion to dismiss, demonstrating diligence and good faith. Prayer for relief. Wherefore, plaintiff respectfully requests that the court A, grant leave to file the proposed amended complaint, B, accept the proposed amended complaint as the operative complaint upon the court's order, and C, grant such other and further relief as the court deems just and proper. Certificate of service. I hereby certify on 31 March 2026, I call a copy of the motion for leave to file amended complaint, proposed amended complaint declaration, and accompanying exhibits to be served on defendant through a process server pursuant to the court's order granting alternative service. And here's the proposed amended complaint. The introduction. It arises from defendant's willful copyright infringement and related unlawful conduct, including the unauthorized reproduction, public display, monetization of plaintiff's subscription-protected audiovisual works. Plaintiff seeks damages and temporary, preliminary, and permanent injunctive relief to prevent continued further infringement. Now, let me turn down my notifications. I honestly don't know what's going on and what is happening, but I'm about to turn all of this stuff straight down, all of it. Defendant's current residential address cannot be confirmed despite reasonable investigation, and defendant remains unavailable for personal service. Jurisdiction and venue. This court has subject matter jurisdiction over this action pursuant to 28 USC 1331 and 1338A because this case arises under Copyright Act 17 USC and 101 at SEQ. Venue is proper in this district pursuant to 28 USC 1400A because a substantial part of the events giving rise to the claims occurred in this district, including plaintiff's residence and location where plaintiff conducted business and suffered harm from defendant's infringement. So this is what I'm thinking, y'all. There's a lot going on dealing with social media. I feel you. Girl, I be getting up here and be losing my mind sometimes. And I think a lot of courts are going to be catching up, and a lot of things are going to be catching up to the fact that, social media, cross state lines. I mean, we talking about the long arm and statutes, whatever. But here we go. Factual background. Plaintiff is the creator and owner of the original video content made available through her subscription service. Each video constitutes an original work of authorship protected under U.S. copyright law. Plaintiff's content covers multiple topics. I've read that. Defendant has reproduced, distributed, and or publicly displayed plaintiff's copyrighted works without authorization, including but not limited to describe specific. Okay. These actions occurred while plaintiff content was behind paid subscription wall, demonstrating that defendant knew or should have known that the content was not freely available for public use. They try to be slick. Okay, just because somebody got it from behind the wall, some of those laboo-boos, and then they shared it with certain CCs, and the CC shared it with you, y'all still know it's behind the wall. I mean, that's all y'all talk about. It's behind Queen's wall. I mean, y'all just be going on and on about that wall. Anyway, defendant has provided one address to the Southern District of Texas, a different address to the Orange County clerk in the circuit court, and a third address in connection with a DMCA counterclaim filed with YouTube, Google, complicating proper service and notice of legal proceedings. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. I have some background. Y'all, she done gave about 3 different addresses. Hence, the reason why alternate service was granted via email/Facebook. Come on now, Texas. Y'all did that, baby. Y'all did that. Anyway, factual impact. As a result of defendant's actions, plaintiff was forced to cancel her subscription service due to harassment campaigns arising from defendant publicly distributing her copyrighted material. At the time, and we're only talking about the first level tier, y'all, that subscription included over 1,500 paid members, each paying $5.99. This subscription tier has been successfully operating for over 3 years. Plaintiff monetized the material through the subscription until defendant's unauthorized use and public distribution of plaintiff's copyrighted works disrupted her business. And you did. That's why it's now $9.99 and $25.99. So if y'all want to come on and copyright some more, y'all. Come on and copyright some more. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you what, it sure been peaceful back there since y'all little low riders gone. since y'all cheap ones, those little boo-boos who was just there to just start some mess, it's been real peaceful behind Queen's wall. I'm just saying. Anyway, Upon information and belief, defendant monetized plaintiff's copyrighted works by generating revenue through YouTube's partner program, including ad revenue, sponsorship, and other monetization features tied to the views and engagement on the infringing videos, thereby profiting directly from plaintiff's content without authorization. Upon information and belief, defendant claimed in a DMCA counter notification that the content originated from another paid subscription service rather than from the plaintiffs. Oh, so you said that you got it from somebody else's paywall. So y'all took Queen's paywall content, took it to another paywall content, and you got it from that paywall content. But because you feel as though it's all well and good because whomever you got it from gave it to you, you can use it. Goodbye. Anyway, upon information and belief, even if this were true, the content in question was created by the plaintiff and was protected under plaintiff's copyright. Response to DMCA counterclaim. The defendant's DMCA, that's Google, hey, LaDon, counter notification states, the claimant does not own the content she claiming. The audio-visual material did not originate from her channel. It was from a members-only recording distributed elsewhere, which confirms she lacks exclusive ownership of copyrights or copyright rights. Hold on. She actually put in her response to YouTube that Queen did not own the content she was claiming because the content that she played did not originate from her channel, but it was from another members only recording that was distributed elsewhere. Baby, we need to know who else got it. I hope Queen asked that question in court. Where you get it from, boo? So we can go ahead and correct that right quick. Yeah, where you get it from then, boo? Anyway, this demonstrates that defendant plaintiff maintains that these statements are false and that she is the exclusive owner of the works originally produced and distributed through her members only subscription service, paid for or otherwise obtained access to plaintiff's restricted content, knew the content was not publicly available, because if it was publicly available, why did they have to go and put it on somebody else members only? That's a good question, Queen. Distributed and monetized it, constituting willful infringement under 17 USC 504. Y'all keep listening to that woman. Keep listening to her, y'all. Keep listening to her. We love when you listening to that bitch. Shit, because she get y'all messed up. She got y'all in all type of legal problems. Defendant's conduct caused economic harm, including lost subscriptions and reputational damage, and it did. DMCA takedown and counter notification. Plaintiff submitted DMCA takedown notices. YouTube removed their infringing videos. 2, defendant submitted counter notification, falsely claiming plaintiff does not own the content. But you said right in here that it was behind a paywall, but you just got it from another paywall. Goodbye. These defense statements are false. Plaintiff is the exclusive owner of the content. Defendant's submission under penalty of perjury demonstrates a deliberate attempt to misrepresent the ownership of plaintiff's copyrighted works. And she lied, and she did perjure herself, and she did harassment and targeting of plaintiff's community. Defendant used the infringing content to identify and target individuals participating in plaintiff's members only platform, and they did. I mean, they did. We're not even going to talk about it's the one person who they send up there following, who be wearing the different wigs and stuff. Yeah, that's what y'all did it on a live, because you always trying to figure out who was saying what behind that paywall. And that's when somebody said, well, we going to take this to Patreon and we going to do some more investigation. Y'all some... This resulted in harassment, intimidation, and unwanted contact directed at plaintiff and her subscribers. It sure was unwanted, Queen. I'm tired of them calling me Dougie Fresh, Flavor Flav. And I think it was some kind of LA something. I don't know why. And I don't mean no harm by this, but I'm just going to say it. I don't want to know why those people with diminished funds Always hating on somebody who doing all right for themselves. I mean, I'm just saying. So you want to just go down and start calling folks names and shit. For what? Why? I ain't did nothing for y'all. I ain't did nothing to y'all. Anyway. Defendant's actions disrupted plaintiff's subscription platform and harmed the relationship with paying members, and did, because behind the wall content is behind the wall. Claim for relief. Plaintiff repeats and realleges the allegations in paragraphs 1 through 13 as it fully set forth herein. Plaintiff owns valid copyrights in the works at issue. 16. Defendant has infringed on plaintiff's copyrights by reproducing, distributing, or publicly displaying the works without permission. 17. Plaintiff suffered actual damages and lost profits as a result of defendant's refund. And she did. Because not a lot of people can justify or they can afford at the time to go from a $3.99 paid membership to a $9.99 or $25 paid membership. So you all, 1,500 members. I mean, damn. Hold on, y'all. How much that is? I'm sorry. I'm about to be real nosy because I didn't even do the calculations, but I'm about to do the calculations right now. So let's see. At about 1,500 paid memberships times $5.99. $5.99. So we're looking at about $800. Damages or injunctive relief. Plaintiff seeks a court order enjoining defendant from copying, distributing, or monetizing plaintiff subscription protected works on YouTube or any platform, harassing or targeting plaintiff or her subscribers. Such relief is necessary to prevent ongoing harm to plaintiff and her paying subscribers. Damages. Actual damages, including lost subscriptions and revenue. Statutory damages upon issuance of copyright registration. Plaintiff also seeks recovery of all court costs incurred in connection with this action under 17 U.S.C. 505. All other relief the court deems just and proper. Prayer for relief. Wherefore, the plaintiff respectfully requests that the court award plaintiff actual damages and any profits attributable to defendant's infringement, grant plaintiff leave to elect statutory damages once registration is issued, award plaintiff all court costs incurred in this action under 17 U.S.C. 505, grant plaintiff such other and further relief as the court deems just and proper. The plaintiff demands a trial by jury on all issues so triable. And the local rule statement, plaintiff certifies that this proposed amended complaint complies with SD Texas local rules regarding pleading format and exhibit attachments. And I'm going to skip that, girl, because I didn't do what you call it, but it's here. Let me go up just a little. Okay. I, Queen Shiba Darling, declare as follows. I am the plaintiff in this action. I have personal knowledge of the facts stated herein. I am the creator and exclusive owner of original audiovisual works distributed through my subscription-based platform. Defendant accessed, copied, and publicly displayed my content without authorization. Defendant's DMCA counter notification states the audio-visual material did not originate from her channel. It was from a members-only recording distributed elsewhere. Hey, Nick. This statement shows that the defendant paid or otherwise gained access to my restricted content and used it to derive monetary benefit by uploading it to YouTube. Exhibits attached show infringing videos, DMCA takedown notices, and the counter notification. 7. Defendant used my content to incite harassment against me and my subscribers, and did, and still been doing it. Okay, DG. And my business reputation and subscriber relationships have been harmed. I believe the defendant will continue to infringe unless restrained by the court. And she will, because she don't know how to stop. She like a little pit bull. She goes on and on and on. And I'm still trying to figure out, in all honesty, PBE, where the fuck you come from, whatever your beef was with Queen? Where that come from? Like, real talk. Where did it start between you and Queen Shiba, to the fact that you started doing all this shit? Okay, y'all. Screenshot of infringing YouTube videos. Although it says here that video was unavailable, as you all see that there's 2 URLs, right? 2 URLs. There we go. So Exhibit B, original content examples, exclusive priority members. Child, why y'all didn't tell me? Exclusive gossip, members only content, behind the wall, and still behind the wall. Hey, did I speak to you later, Hustlin'? This was the takedown notice that was done from Google, and they said that it was removed. These 2, they were removed by Google. And here is her information. We received a copyright removal request for your video. Based on applicable copyright law, we removed your video from YouTube. Video title, Slow T Uncut. Dub something. Oh, The Palace, a raw and unheard lies, innuendos, and fairy tales. She even has a hashtag in here talking about some surviving Lakita Clark. On my mama, on my hood, I pray that Miss Lakita Clark handle y'all bitches, because y'all know y'all was wrong. Y'all knew that Lakita Clark was not true T. Y'all knew this. Y'all knew this shit years ago, but y'all still came up with this bullshit to disrupt this woman's life, her job, her livelihood, her reputation. You all did this on, man, go on now. Hold on. I'm sorry. Anyway, content use, exclusive priority members. Child, why y'all didn't tell me? Content doing, here's the timestamps, right? It's all right here. There's the timestamps. Oh, wow. She was big and bold. She used it from 1 minute and 31 seconds to 23 minutes and 10 seconds. And the removal request was issued by Queen Shiba Darling. And then there was a video titled This, and a little hole with the Z's and the FU finger that, in my perception, in my opinion, mean that somebody gonna be buried in the ground, put to sleep, and fuck you. Yeah. Anyway, ain't gonna rest till she lose her freedom. So you did do 2 of them, huh? Exclusive priority members. Child, why y'all didn't tell me? So you was big and bold. You came back and did something from 1 minute and 57 seconds to 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And you got a copyright strike. Now, this is her counterclaim. I am submitting this counter notification because my video was removed due to a false and improper copyright claim by AKA Queen Shiba Darling. First of all, I'm going to say this. In here, it stated Queen Shiba's name. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. You know, I had to let these dogs do their things right quick. But if we go back here, nowhere in here did it say her name. It probably did. It probably did. No, this is an email. This is an email address for Queen Shiba. It didn't say Queen Shiba. It didn't say her full government name in this copyright strike. It said Queen Shiba Darling. So you big and bad, you put her fucking name. So you doxed her ass in your response back to YouTube. Okay. Duh. I'm just saying. Anyway, my use of the material falls squarely under fair use 17 USC 107. Fair use. The content in my video was used exclusively for commentary, criticism, discussion, and analysis. The portion, I'm sorry, y'all. The portions included were transformed, edited, and altered to provide context for my commentary. This is protected by federal law. The claimant does not own the content she is claiming. The audiovisual material did not originate from her channel. It was from a members only recording distributed elsewhere, which confirms that she lacks exclusive ownership of copyright acts. Goodbye.
Chase me, nigga, you crazy. Fool.
Filing a copyright claim over content she does not own constitute misuse of the DMCA. This claimant has a documented history of striking multiple channels in bad faith. What documented history? Y'all used it. Each and every single one of you all who played that members only. How is that bad faith? You did it. Simple as that. Just because the lawsuits may have some correction don't mean that you didn't do it anyway. This claimant, has issued. Oh, I'm sorry. This right here, this blacked out was her name, which I've already pointed out that it was Queen Shiba Darling that set up and struck her ass. Has issued multiple improper copyright strikes across various creators on YouTube. Who? Her pattern of behavior shows that she is using the DMCA system as a tool for retaliation, harassment, and silencing commentary not for legitimate copyright enforcement. I know she got a lawsuit against Anthony Lofty's, Wente Talk, and you, PBE, for copyright. Period. So whatever else she may have struck people for, it was not necessarily for copyright. But right now, I think we have more than enough understanding to know that behind the wall content is copyrighted content per YouTube guidelines. Period. Anyway. Her pattern, this is exactly the type of abuse the counter notification process is designed to address. What I find abuse is the fact that you all are claiming that she's been striking people. How about you? Can you show some proof of what everybody that she's been striking? I'm just curious because from what I know, one of the first copyrights that she received was from Anthony Lofty's. That was the first strike she ever received was from Anthony Lofty's. He struck her first, and he struck a lot of y'all. That's why y'all kissing his ass now, because he struck all of y'all, a lot of y'all, her, him, and who they call, the one with fair use. She was striking y'all ass too, and here y'all are all y'all friends now. Y'all done came together. Isn't it amazing how when evil want to come together, they'll dismiss whatever that was done with them just to go against one person. Come on now, y'all. Anyway, this takedown is a part of a coordinated harassment campaign connected to individuals who have repeatedly targeted my channel. Girl, bye. Why are they targeting your channel, PBE? What have you done for people to target your channel? Anyway, I'm not going to read the rest of this, y'all, because I really don't give a fuck about this, but I'm going to go down here. But this is just her lying about the fact that she used copyrighted information. But, harassment. Self-anointed false queen struck my video about dirty ass. It's me, Lakita Clark. You and her nice little hole, Z's and a fuck you. Stay pressed. How can somebody stay pressed when you interrupted her revenue stream of income? When you violated. So how somebody pressed because they called you out on it? Hey, Simone. The funniest part is how the ones who swear they don't strike people's pages are always the first ones crawling off their imaginary throne in their dusty little palace of insecurity to hit the report button the second the truth grazes their spirit. No, bitch. You used her shit. Period. And where you come from for this? I would say this. I'm even liable. I'm willing to say this. Had you not used her shit, you wouldn't be in this position right now. So why you use it? Hey, Sandra P. So thank you for confirming that my voice, my platform, and my presence shake your kingdom of delusion more than you ever admit aloud. Bitch, you crazy. The only thing you shaking is those bars that you need to be behind. Oh, did we say bars? Wait a minute. Let's go here for a minute. Who has a court date on the 9th of April? PBE. Stalking, fear of death, and assault. A misdemeanor in Chesapeake, Virginia. that you was arrested on March 15th, 2026 in Chesapeake, Virginia. Oh my. Which one is this one right here? Oh, another one. Use of computer for harassment. PBE. I mean, another misdemeanor with an offense date of July 25th, 2025. Now, I can almost say Aunt Ann has been off YouTube for a minute now. Would you say who said bars? Look, shaking them bars, baby. Yes. And you got a hearing for use of computer for harassment on the same day at 8:15 a.m. on the 9th of April, 2020. The 9th of April? Ain't that next week? I'm just saying. So, the 9th of April is next Thursday. Next Thursday, huh? So, me seeing this, and you're talking about a targeted response against you on your platform when it seemed like you've been targeting people your damn self. You've been targeting people to a certain point that they had to file, and you were arrested for use of computer for harassment and also for stalking, fear of death, and assault. Why y'all ain't talking about that? Why ain't talking about that this bitch went to jail, that she was arrested in Chesapeake, Virginia? Why nobody talking about that? But mofos want to get up on their platform talking about Queen's lawsuit against this old crazy broad. Like you really doing something. When here's a fact in a whole different state of a pattern of behavior that you have done towards someone. Why y'all ain't talking about this? I would show the mugshot, but nah, I don't want to scare nobody else. But anyway, oh, look, here's more harassment. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's the same one. Oh, wow. I remember this picture. I remember this picture so much that the people that you had represented in here, they didn't even like the motherfucker. And they didn't even have a comment on it because they knew that you was going too far. I wonder why that was. They knew you were going too far. Does that look like Queen to y'all down there on her knees? That look like Queen to me. I'm talking about that right of publicity, baby. You better be careful, baby. You may think you doing real good being able to do all of this AI generations and stuff like that. I'm just saying that it's a good thing to do, but you better be careful, because I would have struck your ass for this too, personally, if it was me. Put me up on some shit that I ain't down with, I would have struck your ass, because y'all ain't finna be making no mockery of me. Put my damn face on a Dougie Fresh on a Dougie Fresh chain, or a picture. Watch my ass strike y'all motherfuckers for right of publicity. Real talk. All I'm saying. Oh, I remember this one because Levert is my favorite person and Casanova is one of my favorite songs. But why you put her husband name in there, PBE? See, that's what I'm talking about, PBE. You go too far. You don't know when to stop. You don't know when to stand down. And that's why your ass is sitting here now having to deal with this. And if you keep on acting up, I'm sure there's going to be a couple of more people in a couple of more different states. You know what I'm saying? I won't, Essie. I won't. I'm just, let me go back. Hold on. Yeah. Not put the husband name up there like you big and bad. Like that. I mean, what was the purpose of this? I ain't no Casanova. Me and Blank ain't never been friends. Hope you know her little dark hole with disease and fuck you, baby. Nobody, you ain't finna put nobody to sleep. Because I can tell you one thing and one, two, no matter how bad you think you are, there's always somebody better. Real talk. And you don't weigh but $105. If you ain't coming ready, you better get ready. I'm just saying. Done fucked up. Gonna drag you bitches. He's time and time again. Ooh, Casanova. It's up and stuck. Girl, you lame. You lame as hell. That's all I got to say. This was some lame ass shit that you was doing. However, you were showing that not only did you have information about her family member, her spouse, you making threats. Because every time I see that hole with disease and the fuck you, baby, it's time. Yeah, Queen's husband. That's the name that I have redacted on here. She put that, this was on her community wall. This was on her community wall. So what make you think that this is right? That you can do what you want to do? So this the end of it, y'all. I just had to come over here and read it because ain't no trifling nothing ass fuck bitches like them folks that call themselves trying to read court documents, but they only want to read a court document when it benefits something or someone else who they love to lick ass on. But I'm just saying, this right here says enough for me. This right here, it says enough for me. Boom. Your ass was arrested for stalking. You were arrested for a fear of death. You made a death threat. What, why? Why you, anyway, I'm going to do what I do. And I'm about to sit up here. Y'all know I got some stuff that I've been saving and I want to talk about it. I'm going to drop my link. But in the meantime, while I get my little thing together, here we go.
Say me Mario. Say me Mario. Please let me Luigi. No, 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 I don't think so. Why? What you saying, bro? That bitch is a Luigi. Why you
She's a hoe.
Cause she be creeping on the low. Everybody knows. Oh, Mario. Don't save her. She's for the streets. Don't save her. Don't save her. Please don't leave me alone. Don't save her. She even gave me some good time. Don't save her. Say me Mario. Please let me Luigi. No, 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 I don't think so. Why? What you saying, bro? That bitch is a Luigi. Why you out here simping? She be creeping on the low. Everybody knows.
Everybody know.
Don't say,
Don't say.
don't say. She won't ever racket, turn a cheating princess to a housewife. Don't say, don't say. Let her gaslight, she ain't no victim, she came over last night. Don't say,
Don't say her.
she
You
won't
don't
ever
wanna
racket, turn a cheating princess to a housewife. Don't say, let her gaslight be lying when you catch her in the headlight. Say me Mario.
Say me Mario.
Say me Luigi. No, 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 I don't think so. Why? What you saying, bro? That bitch is a Luigi. Why you out here simping? She be creeping on the low. Everybody knows.
Everybody knows. Save me, Mario. Hey, Samantha, not yet, but there were some action in Pacer on the 30th of March with requests for alternate service for the two other individuals who did copyrighted Queen shit. So if we saw that one was approved, I'm sure that we can probably determine that the other two will probably be served as well. Yeah, what you say, Torque some Tony. But look, y'all, hold on, I forgot to drop my link. Anybody, y'all know what I do over here, the old lady game, when I'm over here gonna talk my little mess and I'm gonna show the stuff that interests me, not necessarily trending stuff. Anyone is welcome to come up to share this stage with me. And I am going to show, hold on, what I ran across, y'all. They finally, after 28 seasons, they done canceled The View. And they canceled The View because of irreconcilable differences with reality. That's the reason. So Whoopi, Joy, Sunny, and the rest, they say they're shocked but not surprised. I guess they haven't been getting along quite well. I guess they haven't been getting along. Hey, Simone. Hey, LaDon. Welcome.
Hey,
How you
T.
doing?
Hey, Donna.
How you doing? You got anything to say? Even though I closed out my documents, but do you have anything to say up until this
I
point?
missed it. I just came in. I didn't get my notifications. So I hope you leave it up long enough for me to go back and re-listen to it. But you're not saying that they ain't talking about a hoe getting arrested. They ain't talking about that crazy bitch not getting arrested.
Not
You mean
arrested.
they talk about everything else, right? I mean,
They talk about
They
everything
talk about
else.
people who know they ain't did shit to them, but they talk about them down to like a dog. But they ain't talked about that crazy hoe getting arrested for
Show
stalking.
haven't. And
Wow.
if y'all want to see the mug shot,
I want to see the mug shot because they show everybody else's mug shots. Show the mug shot.
Hold on.
This is real. She harassing grown ass people.
Hold on.
Using her job to harass people and get information on.
Let me go pull the mug shot.
Is she still an AT&T employee?
I don't know anything about.
I don't know what AT&T doing with these type of employees using their accounts for her personal harassing and stalking.
I don't know. I don't know what's. Hey Hershey, I don't know what's going on with a person's job, but I know I have to say this because I do know that one person did call DCFS on another content creator, and she admitted to it. And this one content creator, Misdiagnosis, keep getting DCFS charges. I mean, calls on her, which I will always think that is all messed up. Hold on, scandalous, baby. Scandalous. Let me I am going to let me take a screenshot right quick because I don't want to show all of this.
Well, I'm just shocked though. I'm just shocked. I mean, the whole family ain't said nothing about this. Taco Meat ain't said nothing. Cook Con ain't said shit. The others ain't said nothing. Bitch ain't said nothing. Ain't no one said nothing about her getting arrested.
Not a damn thing. They ain't said shocked about it.
I'm in shock.
Hold on, let me pull this up, y'all. Simone wanted to see the mug shot. Let me show Simone the mug shot right quick. Let me pull this on up.
Show that bitch mug shot.
Let's see. Let's see what this mug shot
and
is
what the
doing.
Charges say again. What the charges say again.
The charges are for. Oh, you did, Nick? You saw them all on the panel, but they ain't talking about her being arrested. Hold on, let me show this. There it is. There it is, y'all. Boom. That was the arrest that was happened on the 15th of March 2026, and they appeared and bonded out on the 16th of March 2026.
So this ain't last year, 2 years ago,
according to the
licensing or tags. This is stalking and
harassment, using a computer for harassment. Threats of death and assault.
Oh my!
Also, yes.
Oh my! Wait a minute. This is crazy.
I'm just shocked at the fact. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? I'm just shocked at the fact that she is 5'3" and causing all this mayhem. Honey, she is acting like she is 7 feet tall.
I'm telling you,
at her height.
I'm telling you, baby. She
really need to act her height. Like I'm like, you 5'3" causing all this chaos. Like, really? For what?
Real talk. All this chaos.
And y'all mad because Queen? Like, at the end of the day, somebody told y'all that Queen was talking about y'all and that y'all not part of the clique and that she don't like y'all, but y'all ain't never one time asked her anything.
You know what? I heard that.
So y'all just going off a hate that y'all are here saying about.
They are because
and y'all going too freaking far.
So DG said,
end of the day.
Let me see. DG, she said the use of computer makes her subject to any jurisdiction that does a long arm statute, for example, sufficient context to subject you to the jurisdiction. That long arm of the law, baby. That's what that come from, that long arm. That we gonna reach, we don't care where you at, we gonna reach out and touch you somewhere. That's how we gonna do it. Yeah, but they hadn't talked, but Hershey, I did hear somebody say that Queen ain't what's that person name? Journey to Jasmine. She said she told us that she ain't they used to talk about us that she never liked none. But baby, where you come from though?
Ask Queen.
But where they come from? Where did she come from? Why was someone arbitrarily not like you?
Exactly.
It
That
doesn't
don't
make
make
any
any
sense.
sense.
Now, I've heard Queen stand on it about her feelings on certain CCs because of how they have done people in her chat or her mods. And she stood on that and she's standing on it. So we know for a fact if she don't like you, she done said already why she don't like you. But where the rest of you all hoes coming in? Journey to Jasmine, we already know, girl. You got up there and acted a plum fool over personal ass shit that you could have handled somewhere else. And I'm just saying, I'm not gonna go too
But
deep.
where are the rest of you? Where the rest of y'all coming from?
I don't know.
So because y'all their friend, now all of a sudden you can't be a friend too. I mean, it could make sense if you think about it like that. Because if I'm for this B right here, I don't know you. I'm gonna ride with her. But just say that. Just stand
Mary.
on. I'm riding with who I'm riding with.
Yes, Mary. It's even more. Wait till I read Anthony Lofty's updated lawsuit. Wait till I read that one, baby. I mean, he done did so much shit.
And
All
they
I can say,
really
he done did
still
so much.
mad. And they
You got to
really
read
still
that to me. I got
mad
to read that.
that no, we're gonna be real about it. They really still mad that Mel jumped on that ass for Queen Sheba.
Basically, that's the reason why. And you know what? What I find interesting, though, this is what I find interesting, right? You had the one CC who was always talking about her son and how her son was called a bastard. However, y'all, and I'm saying y'all because it's a clique, because anyone who supports that, y'all in it together, you complicit. Y'all calling DHR, you did it on Show Enough and you doing it on Misdiagnosis.
Yep.
And no matter how you feel about them, you're still disrupting the child. So you're willing to let a child possibly go into a system that gives no fucks about a black child, all because you want to disrupt the parent or the guardian. I don't understand
We
that.
all know I don't deal with Show Enough over here. None of us really fucks with her, but not one time did we ever try to call CPS on anybody's, for their children. But
That's right.
it was the millimeters that was causing all the chaos. It was the millimeters and the male supporters that was doing this and doing that. But all along, they was calling shit on each other.
Right. And let's be honest. Tay, you the one who fucked up your whole thing with Mel when you got up there talking about what she allegedly supposed to been doing with her bodyguard. I wouldn't fuck with you then either. Any woman, any real black woman, you violated code on that shit for some kikis and some dollars. And you know what you was doing. So she ain't fooling with you. Crew Bridge, I don't know who Latavia Robertson is, but I'm about to look her up though. Because if she took some money from your small community, she need to be exploited. We need to know what's going on with her. And thank you for being here. But
I heard she hiding out in her house.
She did what now?
I heard she hiding out in her house. She ain't doing no lies. She ain't doing shit. Bobblehead.
I know. All I know. Oh, Bobblehead. Oh, you talking about Latavia from Destiny's Child? I got you. But listen, even if she is, it don't matter no more. Because if whatever is approved, if this motion, the same motion that was approved with PBE with alternative service, maybe it don't matter. I guess you're just gonna stop. You're just gonna get rid of your whole computer and your phone and get rid of all your apps.
Come on.
What I think is sad is that they're grown women and that they make people have to go these routes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, you don't want to sue a person on the internet you never met or seen, but they give you no choice.
That's true. Now look, y'all, I saw this on IG and I see this here. And this is what I find interesting. Who is low on the totem pole that you got a white woman that put her whole face on a black woman's body? Who is low on the totem pole? Don't believe the hype when y'all hear these trans and gays talking about some we low on the totem pole when we even got old Becky here.
I saw that.
A black woman. Come on now. All the way down to her body, her pose, her everything, baby. And she did it, and she didn't even offer an apology. So I just wanted to show that. Yes, and her name is Tatiana Elizabeth. She said bar for bar. The weirdest part about this is that it's not even an AI influencer. This is a real person who used AI to put her head on my body. Then she geotagged Miami as if she was at the Miami Open when that photo was taken 2 years ago. Boom. What would you say? There you go. We started. Go. Yes, ma'am, we did. We did start the totem pole. We did. I like that because you're absolutely right. But look, I got some more stuff. Y'all, this poor lady. Check this out.
We can't hear too.
I was never gonna see my kids again. My Uber driver steady like, I think I'm being followed. I look back and I'm like, dang, you are getting followed. We just took off, started driving real fast. So I'm like, slow down, because you about to miss your turn. Slow down. I was like, either we gonna die in a car accident or they gonna get us. By the time we get off the road, that's when I first heard the first shots. I instantly ducked down in my seat. Slow down, we gonna make a sharp turn in a minute. Just slow down. The whole time we're trying to get away. She hit something to make us flip over. I'm like, I'm happy that we got into a wreck because I'm like, now it's over. They got out their car and they shot us up again while the car was on fire. They wasn't men. They was some young teenagers. I knew my leg was shot. I had blood all over my foot. Well, I really do appreciate that y'all was there to help us out that car. And just to call 911 period for us. So I really appreciate that because I was able to see my kids again.
Tara says she did not know the suspect. She did not know the Uber driver either. She said she was very surprised by all of this. And to add insult to all of her injuries, she lost her job this week. She's a forklift operator with about 10 years experience. And she said she kind of goes from warehouse to warehouse in temporary positions. And she lost her job this week because of this attack. She's also raising 4 kids on her own. There is a GoFundMe set up for her. You can find that if you care to donate at KMBC.com. We're live in Prairie Village. Krista Tattle, KMBC 9 News.
And it's a miracle she survived, Krista. Thank you. Overland Park police say they have no...
Y'all, Kansas City be wilding out. I'm just saying that happened in Kansas City. Y'all, can you imagine?
Praying for
Any of
that's
you
heavy.
all go KMBC is where you can find more information about the GoFundMe for her, y'all. But I cannot even imagine. I mean, like for real. Well, I can't even imagine something going on like this. And then here we go with this brother here. He killed another brother over some Twizzard.
Jabari Bush said little during his arraignment in Bridgeport Superior Court this morning, but the silent message delivered by dozens of city firefighters spoke volumes.
We are unified. We are professionals. We will always show up to do our job, and we will always stick together and support each other and support the community.
About 60 of Bridgeport's bravest fill the courthouse to face down the 40-year-old accused of fatally shooting and killing Terrence Kramer inside a home in Stratford early Saturday morning. The 41-year-old father of 2 young boys served more than 9 years as a city firefighter.
If you didn't know him, you wanted to know him. When you got to know him, you wanted to emulate his qualities, his humility, his friendliness. He never did not have a smile on his face.
We thank everyone for the support for his young boys that he looked after so much, and he just wanted them to be grown men. He wanted them to be good men.
According to court papers, Bush entered the apparently unlocked home shortly before 2 a.m. and found his ex-girlfriend in bed with the firefighter. She heard him yell, "You're here with another man." Moments later, gunfire, and firefighter Kramer cried out, I just got shot. Responding officers found Kramer on the bedroom floor with a gunshot wound to his right thigh. A paramedic pronounced him dead on the scene.
It's sad. It's heartbreaking. You know, when we all got pulled down to the kitchen early in the morning, none of us expected to hear that, let alone about Terrence Kramer.
Officially, the charges against Jabari Bush: murder, home invasion, illegal possession of a firearm. In Superior Court this morning, the judge boosted the bond from $2 million to $3 million. In Bridgeport, I'm Joe Torres, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Oh, he ain't never getting out of jail, y'all.
Is that Connecticut? Bridgeport, Connecticut?
Uh-huh. Hey,
Okay.
hey, so sister. Yeah, he ain't never getting out of
I'm
jail.
not surprised.
Hold on. I just want to be clear. So was that his house or was that his woman's house? Is they married? What?
It was an ex-girlfriend, and that was her house that he entered.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he's a stalker.
Yep. And said he walked in and said, "You in bed with another man?" And then the dude got shot in the thigh, y'all. So everybody who think that, oh, I'm just gonna aim for an extremity, baby, that depending on what artery you hit, it's a death sentence.
Yeah, it
you know what
is.
I'm saying? It's a straight death sentence. So rest in peace to this man here. And it's good to see that he has a lot of support from the community, especially his firefighters community
Yes,
as well.
rest in peace to him. But whatever his ex-girlfriend got between her legs that made him go crazy like that, may it not find me. I don't want it.
Sometimes
God.
it don't even matter. I think it's a lack of emotional maturity. That's it. And that's all. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is. But y'all, I wanted to show this because, the Washington commanders, whatever they are, they changed their name. I used to work with someone at Andrews Air Force Base. He was a retired Chief Master Sergeant, and he was also indigenous Native American. And he fought for years for them not to use the name Redskins because, hey, Redskins refer to who? Those who are identified as Native American. So I guess they don't like the way it flows.
That's right.
No, he didn't shoot the girl, Mary. He shot the firefighter. And they going back to Redskins. And I feel for him. And I know he was really happy when they did change it because it was a long fight. I was at Andrews probably about 6-7 years. And he had been retired there, a retired public affairs person, and he'd been there for a while. And he was fighting for a long time. And he was also fighting for like the Chief Master Sergeants of the Air Force has a logo that's similar to this, that has a headdress, an Indian hat, a headdress, and that he was fighting for them to remove that as a logo as well. So the commanders are going back to Redskins. And y'all, I don't know what chocolate company this is. Okay, they said this is real news, but I couldn't find out who, where, but a California chocolate company had to do a recall on their products because someone put Viagra in their shit.
Wow.
Yep. I didn't watch this before, but yeah,
People are sick.
They're saying that it is possibly that it is serious. It's not an April Fool's joke. So when I find out more information, I'm gonna come back. Y'all, we're gonna have a pink moon tonight. The pink moon supposedly supposed to show up around 10:12 Eastern Eastern time or 9:12 Central time. So just so you all have never seen a pink moon, this pink moon is supposed to be showing tonight, y'all. So I've never seen one, but I want to check it out. They're saying
it's supposed to be everywhere now. I could just go outside my door and see this pink moon.
At 9, yep. At 10:12, you're supposed to be able to see it. I mean, because there's only one moon.
Okay.
Yes, one moon, but don't it come out at different times depending on the location? She's smoking what I be smoking.
Maybe it's something I missed, but hell, I thought it was only one moon and it's only one sun. That's at least what I thought. It means a pink moon. Hold on. Let me show it.
It's just so unique to you got to ask these questions. I don't know. I'm sorry.
I hear you, Hershey, because I feel like this. Don't the moon come out at different times depending on the location?
I know, right? They said the pink moon, while it appear as a full bright moon, it will not actually appear pink, but rather golden or orange when it's rising, and is known as the paschal moon, and it helps determine the date of Easter. This is what that is. They said the significance is named by the Old Farmer's Almanac for early spring wildflowers like creeping phlox. Is also known as the paschal moon. And they said it will be visible throughout the night for most of the world, depending on the weather.
See what I'm saying? Most of the world. See what I'm saying? That's why that's why I asked the question.
That's what
I'm saying. It even said all the world. It said most. Am I the most? Am I in one of the areas where it's the most? That's all I'm asking.
Yes,
I'm on Hershey's side too.
But look, y'all, I ran across this. Let me go back because I made a mistake and closed out. I ran across because I love Wheel of Time, y'all. I really do. That's a good show to me. I love it. I think it's a great show. However, it's Amazon Prime canceled it, but Apple TV allegedly picked it up. But I want to show you all something a little bit later because I just heard that Apple TV supposed to be selling to Paramount and the rest of them. Wow. I just heard they are not getting what they thought that they were going to get. I have Apple TV and I don't even have an iPhone, y'all. So, and I watched Apple TV because they had some good shows like, what is it? Something in chemistry about the lady who's a chemist, became a cook and all of that. Love that show. They had a lot of more different shows that I like, but Wheel of Time is coming. And y'all, I just wanted to show this real quick
love this
because I love anytime that we have youngsters who want to pray and they see or whatever. And I just wanted to show this because we all need prayer.
You could talk through the camera.
Hi.
Hello. Can we do it?
Yeah. Yep, it's me. Hi, what y'all doing?
Nothing. We was born this train track and we saw something evil. We just want to come pray. Evil. We want to come pray. I'm going to show you the picture.
Okay.
It was something like that.
Oh, where you see that at?
In this thing. And then it was a creepy dude in there and we want to make a prayer. Yeah, we just want to make a prayer at the church.
Okay, I'm not there right now though. I'm just talking to y'all through the camera.
Oh, yeah, we know.
You can come by tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow at 12 if y'all want to come by and come inside and pray.
Okay.
Or you just want me to pray now? Or you want to wait till tomorrow?
No, we can wait till tomorrow.
Okay, you come by tomorrow around 12 and y'all can come in.
Wait, can you pray for us right now and pray for us tomorrow?
Yep, I can do both. All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready.
All right, Father, in the name of Jesus, I thank you. I lift your babies up to you right now, asking that you cover them from the crown of their head to the soles of their feet. Father God, dispatch your angels to encamp all around them. Protect them from all danger seen and unseen. Father God, put a shield of protection around them. Let nothing come near them, Father God, that may be trying to draw their attention away from you. Father God, we simply thank you. We give you all the glory, honor, and praise. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you so much.
All right, y'all come back tomorrow, okay?
Thank you, Pastor.
All right.
Amen.
All right, love you.
Love you too, Pastor.
That is beautiful. That they even,
y'all,
that they have compassion, that they seen something and they can feel for the other person. They're using their discernment and they ran right to the church. I love it.
I love it.
Yes,
you know where these kids, I don't want to get too deep, but that's why the enemy is attacking these kids because they are the purest form.
That's right,
and that's why the enemy attacks them early. You see all this young violence and the cyberbullying and all this. I mean, the generation it gets worse and worse and worse because the enemy is attacking our babies.
They are. And I
younger
love
and younger.
They easier to control. They easier to latch onto. You got to pray over your kids. I know I don't go to church as much as I used to because like I said, I'm a church girl to the head to the toe. My mom was an evangelist. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know she probably looking at me now like you just ain't doing nothing I taught you. I get it, mama, and I'm sorry. But one thing I do keep is praying over my child. Before she leave up out of here, before, and even when I take her to school, when I'm off from work and I can take her to school, I definitely always say, you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. You understand?
Amen.
You say that.
That's right.
You got to you got to talk to these babies and you got to pray over these babies because the enemy is attacking them now. He ain't waiting till they get to be teenagers. He's attacking them at 5 years old.
That's right. That's right.
When they come out the womb. You understand? Pray for these babies.
That's right. You know what I like about this is that they went to the church, y'all. They went straight on to the church.
They ran straight to the church, and then they held their hands. They held each other's hands when it was time for prayer.
Right. I'm telling you, that just did something to me, and I love that. But y'all listen to this right here. I'm a fast forward it. I just want y'all opinion. Let me make sure I got this speed on because he kind of pissed me off with his old greedy ass.
What you mean? What?
I'm saying, what you want me to...
Where's the rest of the damn food? Nobody even ate yet.
How was I supposed to?
I have not ate, neither have the kids. Nobody ate.
I thought that y'all ate already. It was.
How the hell you gonna think that we fucking ate already? This stuff don't be making no damn sense.
What are you so mad for?
This stuff started to get on my damn.
Well, since I ate it already.
Why you mad?
Can you be eating the rest of the damn food?
It ain't much.
Is that all you think about it yourself? Well, what the hell be going on?
What are you so mad for?
If you that damn hungry, you know that you gonna eat half the damn pot or half the damn pan of food. Why you don't just go buy you some food?
Because I wanted the home cooked meal that you made.
No, you need to go get you some damn fast food.
Why would I be going out and I have food here?
It doesn't matter. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't have no damn food.
Well, that's what I ate.
And you really think you really think that's normal? Man, maybe you need to go. You need to go seek you some help.
Oh, you need to go.
You need to seek you some help.
What are you so mad for, dog?
What you mean? So you? What do you mean? What am I so mad?
I'm saying what you.
Are you okay? Is something going on?
Nobody really ate though.
Nobody ate shit. No.
Why did you communicate that to me?
Why would I be communicating?
No.
It doesn't matter. I was sitting the shit out so it can cool off. I'm not giving it no.
I'm just saying though, you getting all bent out of shape. Next time, don't leave it there. Like I just don't understand.
Where else am I supposed to
be?
If I leave it in the damn oven, it's still gonna be hot.
The food is supposed to get ate, right? Well, I made a mistake.
This nigga here.
I'll be a man about
that. I don't want to hear that shit. You need to be going to go figure something out. Just get the hell out of here, man. Just get out of the kitchen, please. Can you just get the hell out of the kitchen? Nothing is fucking funny because you think everything is a damn joke.
Well,
Can you get out of the kitchen? No, you can't. No, you can't.
What you grabbing at?
No, you cannot. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
That's not enough food.
You're not getting none of the damn stuff. You already ate most of the shit.
Yeah, but I'm hungry again.
Hungry again?
If it's not enough food, why I can't have the rest of it?
What is your problem? What is your problem?
I can't have the rest of it.
No, you cannot.
What are you yelling and screaming for? It's never that serious, though.
It is that damn. If it wasn't that serious, you would never ate most of it.
Be kind.
You literally left a little small piece of meat.
What was I supposed to do?
That's not even enough for
one. Well, maybe you would have been happy if I would have left nothing. Dang, bro.
You move.
I'm making everybody play.
No, you're not. That's not enough. They don't. What's that? What that's gonna do?
What should it do something for me?
Can you move? I'm not playing.
If you're saying that it's not enough for them,
it's not. Move.
Chill out.
No, you chill.
Can I have the rest of
No, you can't. No, you can't.
You doing all that over?
No, I don't care. You're not having it. Get the hell out of the damn kitchen. Never mind. Go.
This nigga here.
Yo, we will be getting out my house right now.
Hold on, let me tell you. That reminds me of a Thanksgiving I had with some of my family members. Mm-hmm. And my uncle, he had came out the kitchen with a whole half of potato pie, the sweet potato pie.
Oh, he had a whole fight over that.
He had a whole half of the sweet potato pie. My cousin went off like, Uncle, I know you ain't coming out this kitchen with a whole half of pie. He looking like, what's the problem? She said, that is so selfish. You already ate the whole 2 family size cereals this morning. You already, like, she went down the list of all the things he ate and she was mad all over again. We was hollering. And this reminds me of
I don't mind about food, you know, but I don't like when people are gluttony and they're selfish. He know there's kids in that house. He knew
Exactly.
they didn't eat because that's like a dish where you can see if something's missing out of it. He knew
Right.
it was a full dish and he was just being a selfish, greedy ninja, and I would have kicked him out right then and there.
Exactly.
Point
That's
blank,
exactly
period.
what he was being.
Right. Yeah,
Like he
I
knew
would have
that was
been
for the
mad
family and not just for him. He ate the like. Come on, bruh. You
because
only
that
left them like a little lick to eat.
he ain't even saying that one time. Oh, the kids ain't had nothing to eat. He never even said that.
No, he was like, well, what's wrong with that? Like, he still didn't see nothing wrong with it. That's when he definitely got to go.
He gotta go. Like, bro,
Just like
you
a
don't care
man that
about nobody else. And
just
you
like a
supposed to be the
man.
man of the house. You supposed to try to make sure everybody eat. You the man of the
Baby,
house.
y'all know how long it take to cook a pot roast. You know what I'm saying?
He was mad as hell.
It take a long time for that pot roast to cook like that. And
Hmm.
he got saying, and you can tell, like you said, LaDon, that you can tell when it has been eaten. And then you're supposed to pull it apart, nigga. He probably was just putting chunks of it in his mouth with his old greedy self. Y'all, I felt for her because I felt for her. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I almost felt for her. But look, so y'all know, starting on the 8th of May, that Meta is removing end-to-end encryption. So those DMs ain't gonna be private no more. And law enforcement can have access to it. And Meta said that they were pressured to do it. They ain't got no choice.
Sure.
You know what? With some of these folks on YouTube who be doing this stalking.
Don't care because I ain't got nothing to hide. But don't try to
Harassment.
piss on me and
Yeah.
tell me it's raining.
Look, those that's doing that stalking by computer, harassment by computer,
Yep.
those threats
Yep.
by computer, baby.
Yep.
I think it's going to, me too.
Yep.
And I'm an empty nester too. I'm telling you, that's this. She should have swung on him. I would have. You know
Girl.
what? Just because he asked, I probably would have threw the whole shit on the floor because I'm like that.
Retarded about it. Like, what's wrong? What did I do? What?
Right.
See, that's the stuff that would have made me even more upset.
Yeah. I would have threw it
Cause
all
now
in
you
the
acting
trash.
stupid and you trying to gaslight me right now. I'm finna pour this gas on this light. I'm finna set this whole motherfucking house on fire.
Now you
Stop
got to
playing
go
with me.
and now
You know
need to go
exactly
and get
what
the
you
kids some
doing.
food. That's right. Go and get the kids some food now, because I done threw all this meat in the trash. I would have been that pissed off. It would have been straight in the chat. But y'all look at Latoya. She looking good.
Yeah,
Latoya
she look good. She look good.
And she sound good. And she sound good too on the verses. Did y'all see the verses with Tank and Tyrese?
I seen her. She did sound good. And I like her with short haircut. I liked her.
That short haircut is her.
But she look good.
Yeah, I like this dress. This is a pretty little dress here. But y'all, so this happened, if I'm not mistaken, over there in the UK, that they showed 2 prison inmates smiling from ear to ear when they entered the cell of a convicted sex offender to beat him to death. And they were happy. They said it was a 37-second attack, and they left man just like Jarvis Butts.
Hey, I don't feel no way.
I'm not gonna play.
I feel no ways back. Not at all.
The lookout too.
Look like one of those Somalis.
Yo, too. That's the lookout.
That's the lookout. Look, he don't give not no.
He looking right at the camera too. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, and there's the other ones. He went in. Look, there they go. That's that. They did it, y'all.
That's right.
Yeah.
All of them should get that. Who the hell they think they are hurting these babies?
Exactly. Exactly. So y'all know Megan, right? She has a hold on, let me go and share this part. She's on Moulin Rouge on Broadway, and she had to leave and be rushed to the hospital mid Moulin Rouge. And they said she was dehydrated and had something else that was going on with her. So
yeah, they say Broadway.
I hope she's okay. It is. They said it's a hard place to be on. It ain't like what she used to doing. Yeah, they said it ain't no joke.
But that Moulin Rouge, I know she's doing a wonderful job.
Yeah, it was for her. I know she had dehydration, severe dehydration. They said, Aisha said, who was singing? They want y'all to keep singing. That probably was Hershey with that voice. Because Hershey be singing. Hershey got that voice, Aisha. when she like to show it. So look, Twitter be twittering. So they have created a listing of people that they know who are Trump MAGA supporters: Rick Ross, Nelly, Fitty, Kanye, Nick Cannon, Chili, Tristan Thompson, Tina Campbell, Nicki Minaj, Rodney Jerkins, Academics, Candace Owens, Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, Kanye. Okay, we already did Kanye. Chrisette Michelle, Herschel Walker, Kodak Black, NBA Youngboy, Lil Wayne, Stacey Dash, Cameron, Teddy Riley, and Saquon Barkley. So
you know what?
saying
I didn't even hear what you
Tina
said
Campbell.
before you read this list, and I already knew you was naming off Trump supporters.
Oh, really?
It's crazy. I was talking to my daughter for a quick second, and as soon as I heard you read off all these names, I said, "Oh, she's talking about all the coons that are Trump supporters." Okay.
Yeah, who is Tina Campbell? Hold on, let me look.
From Mary.
Oh yeah, that's her. Yeah. Tina. Yep, Tina. There you go, Nick. Tina. She did look good on Versus Inez. Yes, Tina. And y'all, look at this. They went to the prom and they took their 3-month-old son to the prom. First of all, that's still too early for your kid to be out and about around a whole bunch of other teenagers. Cute. Aww.
No.
Oh. Yeah, the biggest.
That was shady as hell. That was shady as hell what you just did.
Did I say so?
You did. And you know you did. Talk about, yeah, you the biggest. You ain't.
I ain't mean it, y'all.
Yes, you did.
You know you just have to go ahead and throw me on up to the Lord, Hershey. You know that. Listen, I don't know what the hell be going on with ATL, but they got the what was it? Then they get what was the one store that they got? That's on the shoot. They got the one store. Now they got a Wayfair, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Now they got a Wayfair, an actual what do they call it? Brick and mortar. She looked like it, Irene, and she should have, because those titties look like they were about to pop out. I'm just saying. But Wayfair.
You was
everybody. No, hold on. Let me go back. No,
I'm not. Two is look here. You not finna drag me to hell with you. That's what you not finna do on this panel. You not finna do this to me.
That ain't no stud. Hold on. Let's look. He just pretty.
You don't look like a stud.
No.
The biggest.
You sure are. No, sir.
No, he just pretty. That's all, y'all.
He look metrosexual though. I can see the confusion.
I can see the confusion too, but let me tell you something. My child is 9 years old, and I've already instilled in her to enjoy her childhood and enjoy her teenage years. You do not want to make a responsibility. When are we going to make it normal again for these teenage girls not to be coming home with babies? When are we going to make that normal again?
I don't know.
Where it was a shame for you to be pregnant in high school. Where it was a shame for you to be pregnant in high school.
Yeah. I don't celebrate it.
It was a shame.
That's right. I mean, I don't know.
When we're going to bring back shame?
Because I back in my day,
shame made you make some better decisions.
Back in my day, as soon as you got pregnant, you was sent off to the other school, and there wasn't no proms for you.
Oh,
baby.
Back in my day, well, because my mom had me when she was grown, when she was in her 30s. So I've always been around the older people, and even with me, if one of my fellow classmates got pregnant, I couldn't hang around her no more. Because she grown.
But that's how they looked at it. Toots in my era, and you got sent off to a different school. You didn't walk the hallways of the high school.
They didn't let you do that.
You did not do that.
y'all, Wayfair. I just wanted to show what was that daggone thing that came. It was it's a clothing store that people shop at all the time on a computer on the internet. But whatever it is, they finally had the first brick and mortar in Atlanta. Now they done brought a Wayfair. So I wouldn't take no kids into that store. I'm just saying. I leave the kids at home, y'all. Y'all know what they say about Wayfair. They be taking measurements and shit and be advertising. Now, I haven't listened to this, but because she said that there's some grants that can cover life expenses anytime that anybody can get some type of money from the government, I am with it. And hold on, let me we're gonna hear
What's
it.
up, y'all? It's your girl B back again with another video that's gonna help you within this year or the next one. A lot of people say that times are hard right now, but I don't recall when it's ever been easy. With that being said, I'm so happy to say, starting tomorrow, April 1st of 2026, United States citizens and permanent residents have the opportunity to apply for a $5,000 grant that will assist them cover their day-to-day life expenses. Let's jump right into it, shall we? The company is called Dayforce Cares, and as always, the site is directly below my floating head. Let's go ahead and knock out what's most important. You do have to be 18 years of age, a United States citizen, or permanent resident. Here are the type of grants: clothing and footwear, food and basic household needs, medical expenses. Quick detailed list for those who need it. Part 2, what they do not and will not support. Continued, making myself smaller because the information is bigger. Once you receive this grant, no, you cannot get it again. Please note they only accept a maximum of 510 applications per year across the 4 application windows. You see what it says right there? You have from April 1st to the 14th. Screenshot this. You'll need all of this information when you apply.
Oh, that was fast. But hold on, shit, I may have to apply. What the hell?
I don't believe it too.
Hold on, we're gonna pull it up. Dayforce, hold on. Let's pull it up because today is the 1st. I'm just saying. It's the 1st of the month now. So Dayforce grants. Hold on. Excuse me.
No, I'm like, I don't know. I don't believe it. Shoot. But I sure could use it.
Because sometimes we just don't know. Okay, y'all. So here it is. It's called Dayforce Cares. Let me make this a little bit bigger. They got 4 times. They give it out 4 times a year. And here's how to apply. To apply, it's up to a maximum of 5,000. Okay, hold on. Proof of citizenship or permanent residency. So you need a birth certificate, passport, real ID, something like that. 2 quotes, estimates from vendors or service providers for the cost of the items for which financial assistance is being requested. A letter from a third party to support your claim. Requests for therapy such as physiotherapy, chiropractic, or psychotherapy. A note from a health practitioner, and the expected time frame for the therapy is needed. The total duration must be less than 6 months, as well as the outcome goals. For requests for a portion of a larger expense, requesting $3,000 towards something that costs $10,000, include confirmation that funds have been secured for the balance of the needed amount, and you begin the application. Here it is, y'all.
Is this for like therapy, like medical? What is this for?
Hold on, let's see. Clothing, footwear, medical. Here's examples of what we do not support. That's what basic needs, necessary medical and mobility equipment, dental, hearing, furniture. Okay, hold on. Let me go and Ceridian Cares is now Dayforce Cares. We're here to help you. Since 2013, Dayforce Cares has been supporting individuals and families who need help in meeting basic needs. Learn how to apply. And this is it. So if y'all didn't know, let me stick this over here. This link in the chat, and you all can go check this out yourself.
Oh, so this is like for housing and personal.
They say for hold on, here we go. And I just
the home is a basic need, right?
A basic need. Hold on, let me see. Begin. Hold on. They say you can respect the response within 90 days. If your application is complete and accurate, they're going to contact you possibly for more information. I'm going to come back to this. Gather all view examples. Hold on. Here it is. Who can apply? Eligibilities. Well, I'm going to go down here. So you can get it for clothing, footwear, food, and basic household needs, medical expenses, prosthetics, eyewear, medical, dental equipment, essential seasonal clothing, home adjustments for barrier-free, wheelchair ramps, shower supports, lifts, therapies for acute issues, including physiotherapy, chiropractic or psychotherapy, furniture such as a mattress, sofa, crib, table, chairs, which all have dollar caps. Medical or special needs furniture can be an exception to this rule. Car repairs, which must be essential. Yeah, you still do need to research.
Is it a loan or a grant?
It's a grant. They said, yep. Their fundraising, yep. They do not support application fees, fundraising, membership of fees or dues, no contests or pageantry, lobbying or campaign, price discounts, or conference banquet seminars. So they're not going to offer anything like that. Additional limits on rent and mortgage basic needs and larger expenses. So they don't cover rental deposits. Maybe if you're behind, on your rent. Yeah, but this is who this is. They were once called Ceridian Cares, Ciridien. Abdullah can sleep
I'm going to
safe.
look it up, look more into it.
They care for Carolyn. She struggled with Parkinson's disease, heart disease, and diabetes.
Do we help you with cars?
Caitlin. Yep. Yep. If you need essential car repairs, yes, they can.
Okay.
Yep. Wheelchair accessible van for Dora. Luca had a hard time getting some dentures. Corday got a mattress and a bed frame. Crystal got a wheelchair. So there you go, y'all.
Okay.
In case you're interested, there you go. So, girl, you be knowing. She said they're gonna use your social and submit taxes on it. I bet this entity has an EIN. They all do. Most nonprofits do. It's just
Is that why they need 90 days?
So they can go ahead and get you in a system. So, y'all, Disney branded television, they're launching nationwide. Hold on. Let me go back. They're launching nationwide. They're looking for animation voice talent. So if you know someone who can do those voices and can change them up and all that good stuff, Lisa Evans.
You.
I think
you would be good at that behind the machine.
I'm gonna see what I do.
Practice. Look, I'm telling you, you can do it too.
Lisa, I think you trying to cuss me out on the slide. Hey, Shawnee, what it do, girl? I mean, like, real talk. What the fuck is this shit that you put up in here? This don't even make no goddamn sense. And I know it'd be a whole lot of y'all that be out here who be dropping shit in folks' shit in they chats trying to get them taken down. But real talk, what the hell are you trying to say? Because I think it's racial personally. Because that's what I'm going to assume, that you coming in here on some racial shit. So if I'm wrong, you need to let me know, honey. Yeah, you're going to have to let me know.
Yeah, because I ain't never seen that.
I'm not with that bullshit right there. Hold on, let me go ahead and remove this one here. Now, I'm going to delete your comment because I ain't scared of nobody. See, at all. Y'all, why come I got cussed out the other day? Somebody told me to stay the fuck away from their channel. That they ain't got no problem with me, but you need to stay the fuck away from my channel. Don't be coming in no comments trying to speak for nobody. I mean, what's up with that? I mean, I'm just saying. How she? They said they deleted me and I'm banned. So anytime I come over there, nobody will ever see any of my shit again. So, and I'm
damn.
And I'm
Is it
so
that serious?
disappointed. And I'm so disappointed because hey, I ain't know nobody, you know what I'm saying? What I did, I mean, I was very respectful, you know, because you know, some people was under the assumption that when court documents were being read over in the palace, that the judge's motions weren't being read as well. But they so dumb, they so stupid, they so, you know, dementia oriented that they didn't realize that the filings and the judge's motions was read at the same time. So, you know, I just thought I'd just let somebody know that, hey, this is what happened. And they said they don't care about none of that. Just stay away from here. Stay away from here. Don't come back over here. And I don't care. Okay, I won't go back over there. But what you supposed to do?
Hurt somebody's feelings.
Hershey, LaDon, but let me ask you this. If you do a thumbnail with somebody that you rock with and it pops up in your algorithm and then you go to said video who is talking about the person who you rock hard with, Queen Shiba Darling, I mean, ain't that what you wanted me to do? You wanted somebody to come over, right? I'm just asking. That's what I would have thought. I mean,
that's like a whistle to me because you put the name out there.
Exactly, just like on my thumbnail. I put PBE name on my thumbnail, so I expect her to come over here.
Hold on, y'all. I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm just patching my child up real quick. Y'all keep going. I'm not. You might have to repeat the question to me real quick.
Okay,
just give me a moment.
Okay, but I'm just saying. Yeah, they even gave me a nigga. I'm Tuticums. 8 Tuticums. Look, which y'all purchased this wig for $4,000.
13 by 6, 300 density pre-made body wave wig from Verge Extension Rapunzel collection. This wig right here is valued at $4,000. Now let me know what y'all think. I think she's beautiful. She almost as tall as me.
Yeah.
Damn.
Look. Wait, they're here. $4,000. I would not.
LaDon, you know you can't be. Please, were you in the bathroom, girl?
No, in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. We good.
Good Lord, in the kitchen.
I'm just asking. But look,
sorry, I thought I was.
I'm back. Now, what were you asking to?
About what?
You had asked something.
Oh, that if you put somebody's name who you rock with on a thumbnail, don't you expect people who rock with that person to come to your channel? Isn't that the reason why you put their names on it? I mean, that's what I would think. Do you think the same? I mean, you used to mod. Hello? Huh? Hershey, we gonna move on. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you all this. I ain't had no Rapunzel hair like that, but before I cut my hair the first time, it was past my butt. And why would in the hell, and this is me and my locks, so why the hell would you want to spend $4,000 to get this fake shit to put on your head when we can grow our own hair and you can put $4,000 in something else? I'm just saying.
I just think that's just terrible.
Do you see how heavy it is? Look how heavy. I'm just going to turn the volume. Look how heavy it is. Look how heavy that shit look. And locks can get heavy depending on, you know, the type you have, but they tend to get a little, you know, especially when wet. Look at that. Nah.
Now people are going to run out there and buy it too.
Y'all, do y'all know what be in that hair? I know y'all seen what they've been talking about on the microscope. Why would you even put that on your head? But I just wanted to say that and show that. Let me see. I think I missed something. Oh yeah, y'all seen her? This is the chick who had those Guatemalans doing all that work. And you know what? I've seen a bunch of videos of white people doing this shit, but I'm glad that they're coming back and they're arresting them for it.
Who assisted ICE in arresting her own workers has been arrested and faces felony charges. The homeowner had hired 6 Guatemalan workers who had been working nonstop for several days, putting in long hours to finish the project on time with the job nearly complete and expectations that payment was finally coming. But despite the work being almost finished, she still owed them roughly $10,000 in unpaid wages, money they had already earned through days of labor. And then just before payment was due, she made a decision that shocked everyone involved. Instead of settling the debt, she proactively contacted ICE and coordinated with law enforcement officers on site. What happened next was captured on video and quickly began circulating online. The workers still on the roof and in the middle of their job were suddenly ordered to come down with no warning and no explanation. One by one, they were taken into custody, some of them detained immediately before they even had a chance to grab their tools or process what was happening. Witnesses at the scene were visibly upset. The situation has now sparked outrage online, with many accusing the homeowner of exploiting vulnerable workers and then using immigration enforcement to avoid paying what she owed. Prosecutors have now launched an investigation and filed charges, including exploiting immigration status to extort financial gain. If proven, this would constitute a felony when immigration status is used as a tool for exploitation. The labor relationship ceases to be one of employment and becomes nothing more than blatant exploitation and betrayal. What are your thoughts on this?
Glad they got her ass. That's some nasty work. You know what I'm saying? That's diabolical. But do you expect anything different?
No.
I mean,
Not
anytime
at
somebody
all.
can try to get over, they're going to try to get over. But I would be so afraid of the karma that would come back on my ass. I could never do somebody like that. I could never. I could never do that ever. But y'all, they're saying that the Trump administration just canceled 300 million USDA land access programs for Black, Indigenous, and underserved farmers. But then they keep telling us that we need to stop hollering about racism, systematic racism. I saw one with the white guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You got the couple over there in Colorado who keep they done bought those hundreds of something 100+ acres of land, who keep getting attacked by the locals, the white people, because they got this land. And now you're dealing with the fact that they can't even get the minimum of what, I mean, a farmer should be a farmer, should be a farmer, as far as I'm concerned. It's hard work. And a lot of these farms have been in people's families for hundreds of years. But to keep cutting us out like that, I'm telling you,
this is why when we find out you're a Trump supporter, we don't F's with you no more. And you can't get mad about that.
And that's just what it is.
Period.
Yeah. And you're right.
Yes, it's that serious. No, we can't be friends because you ignorant. And I don't deal with ignorant people.
I'm going to play this. Let me put my warning up, y'all, only because it's talking about a baby. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Check this out.
In hell, get what you deserve. Where are you going? You need to die from what you did. He took our life away from us. And we as family, is hurting because that baby didn't deserve none of that.
Police say the search for Dodson lasted nearly 24 hours. On Monday, authorities tracked him down at Vista Landing Apartments on Cleveland Road. The family says Amari's mother is struggling to process what she saw.
She held her baby forward. I don't know what she went through.
Court records show this was not Dodson's first run-in with the law. In 2022, he was accused of beating a 16-year-old and brandishing a gun. Months later, he was arrested for domestic battery after police say he punched a woman, knocking out her 2 front teeth. He served time and was later sentenced again after investigators say he ran from officers while carrying a gun. He was released from prison in November. Now, 4 months later, he's charged in this shooting.
My sister, you took what her heartbeat. She can't even sign a piece of paper. She can't eat.
This happened in Jacksonville, Florida, y'all.
Women.
He's so cute.
Women.
He's so cute.
Come on now, y'all.
Women.
Come on,
I'm gonna need y'all to learn not to leave y'all babies around just anybody, and I'm also need y'all to learn to beat these Negroes' asses.
Stop messing with men that you know that's a beater and will tear your kids up. Knock it
Come on
off.
now. Come on now. Because he's going up beside your head, so you know he's going up beside them kids' head. Stop playing.
You know it.
Come on, women.
I'm telling
We
you.
got to protect our babies. You know, most of these men out here ain't about nothing. Sad to say it. And that's the reason why I get irritated when men talk about, oh, we act masculine. Because y'all acting like a bunch of bitches. What I'm supposed to do? You got to protect these babies at all costs. You better learn how to defend yourself. You better learn how to knock a Negro behind out. We need to learn, and we need to carry some mace and different things like that. Like, stop playing with these men and stop just letting anybody in your house. You worth more than that, Queen. Every man that's between your legs, they got to meet your children. Stop that.
Yep. It was a boyfriend. And DG, thank you. You said the black farmers. Yep. I remember that multi-billion-dollar settlement that the court remanded for further negotiations. Said it should be more, and now he's going to snatch all their money so they lose their farms. They don't want us to have no land. And I saw something else. Somebody, Jacksonville. Oh, hey, Lisa. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you. You can get committed real quick. Florida, especially Jacksonville. Baby, I wouldn't dare, girl. I used to have to go down and have a runs down there in Jacksonville a couple of times. No, I won't mess around in Jayville at all. But this is sad. And rest in peace to that little boy. And I hope he never, because he done had, hold on. So he had concealed firearm, resisting officer without person to his or her person, loitering or prowling. What the hell is a prowl? Like stalking? What do they call what is prowling? Hold on. So this is, and he also had, that's the cause bodily harm, domestic battery. Okay, prowling. The act of lingering, wandering, or loitering on another's property without lawful purpose, often with the intent to commit a crime, such as lurking or peeping. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a whole, what you call it? He had a no contact order. Yeah, he's a creep.
He's a creep.
She should have never dealt with that fool. That was a fool. But look, Chicago, y'all, is this true? They said next school year, they're going to have, well, I guess, yeah, this coming up school year, they're going to have an AI teaching core subjects like science, math, and reading. What y'all feel about that?
I'll homeschool my child first before I let that happen. But then I don't live over there, so I ain't got to worry about it.
Gucci, stop. Yeah, oops, I'm sorry.
Ain't no robot finna teach my child a doggone thing.
I don't know if y'all heard me hollering at the dog or not. Let me tell you something. I know CC, y'all, Simone, all y'all who was over there with me and Glam. You know, I've been a huge proponent of homeschooling for a long time. You know, I've been preaching homeschooling for a long time. And this is the time that, like, no kidding, some of y'all retired teachers, I know y'all, you know, may not want to deal with it, but they may be all right if you can head up some homeschooling communities and groups within your city, a micro school. I'm just saying, we got to do something. Hell, that's something I was thinking about doing.
Let's be clear. Who's to say, okay, they robots, right? So who's to say these badass kids ain't gonna tear the doggone robot up?
I was thinking, what is the robot gonna do if they do have a fight?
I'm just saying.
And why they got to do this to the black kids?
Cause when I don't even buy baby dolls for my daughter no more because the head and the legs are everywhere but on the doggone Barbie. So what you think some of these kids gonna do when they see this robot? Okay.
I'm just saying.
Stop playing with us. Like, this is crazy.
I've been saying this all the time.
Come back. Jesus just come back.
He coming, girl. He coming. I mean,
because this earth is ghetto, not just places, but this whole earth is ghetto.
So
at this point.
I'm just a big proponent. I'm glad I don't have any young school age kids for real in my immediate family. and to include cousins, and it's happening. It's just going to happen. This is how they're going to do us. They're going to teach you these basics by these robots. You're not even going to get the benefit of someone who can guide and ask those additional questions and interact with you and your child and teach you a little bit more. And I'm just saying. So this is what they were saying, that Paramount Warner Brothers supposed to be shutting down at the end of the year. And Paramount Warner Brothers, well, Apple TV is shutting down at the end of the year. And Paramount Warner Brothers is going to acquire all of Apple's content. Why are we going back to these? What do they call them when it's one like it used to be Bell South or South Central Bell or Pacific Bell, and it was all one thing. When one person had control of everything, or one business had control of monopoly. Thank you, Miss. Thank you, DG. Monopoly. This is what it's going back to. We have regressed so fast, just so that white Hershey, I had muted you only because of y'all have a little feedback. We regress so fast in a year under white elitism and white supremacy and racism. Hey, CC, y'all, just like that, we going straight back to that. So this is coming out. I have not watched this, but y'all know I will show a trailer in a heartbeat. This is Anne Hathaway, Mother Mary. Hold on, let's check it out.
You are standing under the lights. Here you come, marching down that aisle. Cigarettes, you're the one for me. You're doing what you're born to do. It's been a while. You open your mouth. You sing your song. Mother Mary. We're reinventing you.
It's a pass for me.
So they pretty much is retelling the story. So they pretty much retelling the story of Lady Gaga. Gotcha.
Lisa, whatever that mess is, it's I'm telling you, Moonchild. Nah, I'm with y'all.
It's a no.
Nah, I'm good. So I played this all the way through. So if I have to go in, if you don't see the video later, that means that I had to go in and edit it out. So they're talking about y'all check this out. Hold on. This happened in Arizona. No, Azusa Police Department. Hold on. Check this out. I'm putting up my warning banner.
Sure. For sure. What's his name? Eric Valencia.
The 23rd, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
looks like he's decomposing.
Oh no, because it is TMZ video, and I'm gonna stop it just so I do good. But honey, they done found somebody who was decomposing in the back of a police vehicle. So I don't know if the person was like already decomposing and they put him in there, or
Is it?
Yeah.
In the back of the unit right here.
Back to this one?
Yes, the back seat. Should be open. Sorry?
Are they open? You just like got in there?
I have no idea. I just got out here.
I'm surprised they can handle the smell.
How does TMZ keep getting it? How do they be getting this?
I think Harvey got connections.
What's that?
But how are they handling the smell?
Wait a minute. You say he get his, he sure ain't get his due process. Look, what the little bit I can see, he wasn't our color, he wasn't black. But Harvey, he got some deep connections though, real talk.
Yeah, come on now.
Cause I'm
and
just
again, but how could they stand the smell? It's the body is decomposing. Like you ain't see nobody's face scrunched up or nothing.
Like it's normal, huh?
Like it's just normal. Like a body is decomposed. This ain't they just didn't just pass away. They been like that, so they stinking. And ain't nobody face scrunched up. Ain't nobody got no mask on. That's white people. Sorry, I'm sorry for our white sisters in the chat, but no, no.
Lisa,
no.
I think that police got caught slipping too. He got caught slipping too. He probably was parked in the neighborhood for a little break, and he probably went to the store or something, went to go see a little somebody, and they done slid a dead body in his vehicle.
There we go. So you actually discovered them? I just got here.
Okay.
Yeah. Presumably it was open. You climbed in. I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
You're right. And then the brother went walking back over there. Hold on, y'all see him? And what? Him. He go walking back over there. He ain't scrunched up no face or anything either.
Yeah,
look at him.
Here.
And he go right on back over there.
Gloves.
Maybe they have some plugs, some nose plugs.
Nobody sounds fucked up to me.
Let me tell you something. No. They acted like that shit's normal. That is not normal. To walk up on a decomposing dead body and y'all ain't got a flinch of the face or nothing. And I know they probably have seen worse. But let me tell you something. I work in a hospital and I see a lot of stuff, and even some stuff still surprise me to this day. I have to try to control my facial expression.
So are you saying that the
check
person
this
was
out.
dead in the cop car?
Yes. Officers from the Azuzu Police Department discovered the body of Eric Valencia decomposing in the backseat of one of their police vehicles. The department released body cam footage of the officers making the grisly discovery on the morning of March 26th. And yeah, they had the same question you do right about now. How in the world did Valencia end up inside the police car?
Does he have handcuffs on?
They said Valencia was pulled over on March 20th for suspected intoxication while driving a vehicle with his kids in the back seat. Valencia told cops he only had one beer, but a breathalyzer test revealed his blood alcohol level was nearly twice the legal limit. He was arrested on suspicion of DUI and felony child endangerment.
Man, them cops beat his ass and left him behind that car.
But then they said after his release on March 23rd, Valencia approached police vehicle outside headquarters, opened an unlocked door, entered the back seat while showing no signs of distress. One day later, his family filed a missing persons report at the police department before the corpse was found. His cause of death is undetermined. I don't know, y'all.
That's not you. Can I say something? That is suspicious for the simple fact you use your police car every day, and then you check like a truck driver, you check your police car before you leave. You check the tires, the pressure, all of that before you leave your shift. You did not see nobody in that back seat. Come on now.
Come on now.
So, but it says here he was pulled over on March 20th. Then he was released on March 23rd. So he was decomposing for 3 days in a police car. because he was found on the 26th.
How long does it take a body to start decomposing?
It depends on the heat, I think, the temperature. Because some people put on the air conditioner in the house when they leave the dead body so it don't decompose quick. So I think
Immediately.
if it's hot, which it look hot down there, they had on short sleeves, then they can decompose within hours.
You think they just let him? But they said in here that he left. He was seen. He approached the police vehicle outside headquarters, opened an unlocked door, and entered the back seat, all while showing no signs of distress. So they released him, and then he just went and sat down in the police car and died.
You think he had a heart attack or something?
But my thing is, why would he want to? If he was in jail for 3 days, he sobered up. So why would he walk out of jail and want to sit back in a police car?
That's true.
I'm just confused. Drunk, okay, you don't know what you're doing. You grab the door, you go and you sit in there. All right, but you was in jail for 3 days. You sobered up.
Right.
How did you get in that back seat? They said they seen him get in there. Did the man say, "Oh, I'm gonna give you a ride home. Go get in my car," and then beat him or something? I don't know.
Somebody lying. Somebody lying.
The way they're describing how he left the police headquarters, I will assume they tracked him on video, but I wouldn't believe the video because who was the last person? Whose vehicle is that assigned to?
Right.
And somebody said, was the police on vacation? But still, somebody checked to make sure. I mean, I don't know what happened, but it's something mighty fishy to him. Y'all, they've been talking about Jaden Ivey, who used to harass the NBA players, telling them they're going to go to hell for having premarital sex. Hold on, they said he would turn the locker room into his personal church and preach the Bible to fellow team members, asking them to give their lives to Christ, making the entire space uncomfortable. What's wrong with that man trying to preach with y'all?
Right.
Y'all
Because y'all are going to hell for premarital sex. When you sit up there and get that toxic ass baby mama and baby daddy, that's hell. So he ain't lying either way.
Especially when you want to have a collection.
Those are a bunch of heathens. Bunch of heathen devils that didn't want to hear him talk about the Lord. That's all they was. But I think it's wrong for them to kick him out the NBA because of his opinion about them overdoing this rainbow stuff. You know? I think that's not, he shouldn't have got kicked out the NBA for that. That's dead wrong.
Dang, Simone, you think the cops left him in the car the whole 6 days?
You saying he never even went into the jail cell?
He never even made it into the jail. Probably so. He did. God did send him on a mission. I mean, that's what headphones are for.
If they got stone cold racist playing on playing in the NBA and don't like people of color at all, why they mad because he don't agree with certain lifestyles? I don't get it.
I don't get it
People
either.
will be more mad about somebody saying something about the LGBTQ community before they start. That's the reason why they excel so much, because that community have people running scared because they hit their pockets, while black folks have been in the struggle for over how many centuries, and we still don't even get half of the respect as that community has. So I applaud them on that because they stand 10 toes down on business. I don't know what us color folks be doing.
Especially these black women. But look, Rashawn Porter, he wanted to, talk a little something, go on TikTok and threaten to, kill the president. And dude, that's something you can't do. So he got 3 years. He was sentenced to 3 years in prison.
Wow.
And I'm just saying, that's just something you can't do. You can't even say that. You better believe if you say the word kill or you say the word something along with the president's name, it's automatically going to be reviewed.
Right.
I'm just saying, those are some trigger words. Those trigger words.
I don't even know why he did that.
Cause an investigation, and you did it on TikTok, nigga.
Listen, his big, grown, hairy face ass should know better than that too.
And is it me? And does his neck look a little too thick? That's a thick
A little
neck.
too thick and a little too dingy for me, but you know, hey, it
Yeah,
don't look like it don't look
neck
like he white
almost
with
as
no
big as his
alcohol
head.
white.
That's the problem. He ain't got no brain, no sense, because his neck definitely bigger than his head. What you say, Sugar
Period.
Sweet? Right, the black community has nothing on the LGBT. Yep, they do have them folks scared, but Trump ain't scared. He ain't scared to talk about them. So I was gonna play her, but I'm not gonna give her. But this Jen Shao, y'all, and I'm not gonna play her here because she's a criminal and she caused an elder's death. So we're gonna skip out of here. But y'all know Pooh Shiesty, who just got out of jail, who was signed under Gucci Mane. Well, here come the
At the
cops.
scene in Cordova. Our crews have seen FBI and TBI agents going in and out of that house. The Shelby County Assessor's website lists this house as being owned by Lontrell Williams. That is the name of both Pooh Shiesty and his father. The rap star is in a halfway house right now after being released from federal. Live look at the scene in Cordova.
So if he in a halfway house, that means somebody been talking something. If he in a
how they gonna
halfway
blame
house,
him for it? What if he let somebody stay in his house while he was away?
they said it belongs to him and his father. So just like when in the case with Glorilla, when someone had broken into their house and the police came and they found rugs and all of that other stuff, they charged her. So they gonna put him in it. However, it just sometimes you think he's being targeted.
But her situation is still different. His known address, he still belonged to the DOC. He's living in a halfway house. He's not at that house. So his situation is different than Gorilla is just traveling and then going back home. And you know what I mean? He's not using that house actively. You have to live at the halfway house. You understand?
Exactly. But
somebody talking, like you said, girl.
Somebody talking. Yeah, somebody talking on their phones. But look, y'all know Kwabi Lame, right? He is the guy who sold his image for like $900 and something million. And he was a TikToker who actually a white person called ICE on him. And he got kicked out of the United States and then turned around and signed a $960 million deal. So they're saying that his wife, they're divorcing, and he had all his assets in his dad's name. And now, according to what they're saying that his wife is actually to be worth around $10 million, and she may have to be splitting her shit with him.
Good job.
But I got to figure out which one is the wife, though, y'all. I'm trying.
Good job.
I'm trying to. They said, this isn't the first time that we heard about this.
He has made Black history.
This is not the first time we have heard about this.
He said, I like rolling around with you, snow bunnies, but you ain't getting my money.
April Fools.
Hold on, y'all. So
April doggone Fools, Lord.
But that's kind of hold on. Let me see. Let me go back. I'm trying to see who his wife is, because I can't tell if it's the white lady or if it's the sister. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because if that's the case, she was supposed to better protect herself.
So he was a TikToker and he sold his image. How do you do that?
He signed on with the company who was going to use his image to help develop more lifelike AI stuff. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. So that's what he did, and because he did everything, so this is his wife. Yeah, this is his wife. Her name is Wendy Dumpton. Thimble Jewel. Yeah, her. She says she's Danish and South African, and she's a child of God, and she currently resides in L.A.
She's clear South
Okay.
African. Well, she's a little Afrocentric South African, but
Mm.
she got some other. See, that's what happens. You know, they the preference, white adjacent, and you know they and
Uh-huh.
some of them use knowing they the preference to try to attract money because she knows she wouldn't been attracted to him if he ain't had no doggone money. So it was the psych bait. It really, look.
Ooh.
I feel sorry for the sister because I know she got some you got that 1%, you automatically one of us, that blood
Yeah.
drop rule. So I feel sad for the sister, but it's funny at the same time
Those
because
some bad boots right there.
because you knew
Yeah.
you didn't want that man. Stop
Yeah,
playing with people.
she's pretty. Yep, she's pretty.
She's very pretty, very gorgeous.
But what I find interesting though, that she listed that she was Danish and South African. You know what I'm saying? When you obviously have black in you, African in you. I'm
Period.
just so
As
I
soon as
don't
I
know if
saw
I
them
can
curls on her head, I knew she had some African in her. So I don't even know why she playing. But
I don't,
she played herself.
she played herself. I don't think I feel no kind of way about it, y'all. She got caught slipping. And
That's it.
we know how they do about us. So I mean, I know not all Africans treat us a certain way, but I'm just saying, y'all had made a mistake and got out my little thing. Hold on, let me see. Y'all, do you know? Oh, that's what I have to go and look at. Girl, I forgot. So the Kardashians, I wonder if I got it. The Kardashians, y'all check this out. And because I talked about everybody, we're going to talk about him. And I'm going to pull this up in Pacer right quick and see if I can find it. Oh, just to give you a heads up, let me read this. Former middle school teacher arrested for rooming 13-year-old student. He dated the girl's mother specifically and admitted that he specifically dated the girl's mother to get access to her daughter.
See what I'm saying? Every man you let between your legs, you don't need to let be around your child. I'm just saying.
What happened?
Seemed like you was on mute.
Oh shit, I'm still on mute. I'm sorry, y'all. I was gonna go on Twitter on Pacer, but I'm gonna do it later because it'll show some of my information and pull up the lawsuit between Kim and Kris Jenner and Kardashian Jenner and Ray J. They have been trying to get some stuff redacted regarding the settlement. He do look like Croy. Oh my gosh, he do look like Croy, Lisa, that white dude. And they trying to get some stuff redacted, and the judge said, the only thing that we're gonna redact are bank account information. So I didn't even realize. I don't know if the settlement is Ray J won or if he lost, but they had a lawsuit, and I'm gonna look
It's
it up.
still going on. I think they put in a motion and it ain't going in their favor. So that's good for Ray J.
Mm-hmm. And this is
How you want to hide something now when you had your butt all out there sucking and effing, and then sold the tape, but now you want it to be a secret?
Ray J said that they're the ones who absolutely set up, and let me see some.
Well, when you sit out there and pimp your child out and you did it where everybody can see, you can't take back what I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a smart move, financial wise and business wise, but as a mother, it was not a smart move. But you did that and now you can't take it back because that's what your daughter is known for. A whore that can't give head like that. Sorry.
That it was whack.
It was totally
It was whack. The only good part of it was just looking at Ray J. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, it was whack.
Like it was whack. It was
Yes.
whack for real.
He don't know how to do nothing.
I mean, she ain't know how to throw it back. She ain't know how to bob on it. She ain't know how to do that. So I'm just saying.
It was terrible.
It was
And
terrible.
this gentleman, let me go over here to my banner. So they're talking about Amarin Tunstall, 35. They showed where first they was dragging him by Monroeville PD. He was unresponsive. He died in custody later. This has happened in Alabama, y'all.
They don't even know why they arrested him, right?
So this is just right beforehand. They already knew he was unresponsive, and this is how they carry him.
So they didn't call 911. I mean, call the ambulance. They just gonna
Nope.
drag him like that.
No.
Oh my God!
Just
Like
no
he-
disrespectful, no respect whatsoever.
Yeah. So rest in peace to this young man.
Them
And I
son
hope
of a fucking bitches, yo.
So yeah, I'm
Oh.
definitely. I can't. I'm saying that's why they said F the police. Speaking of that,
Yo.
I'm not going to play anything dealing with Beyonce, but her Cowboy Carter tour concert film will be on Disney Plus on the 1st of May. If you all are interested, you know what I'm saying. There it is. You
Oh,
feel
so
me?
she should have made a deal with them putting it out, huh?
So did y'all see this?
Yep.
And why? See, let me tell you
No, I
something.
didn't see it. Show it. I haven't seen it.
Okay, I'm gonna show you this because I'm gonna leave my comment to the end. Here we
Let
go.
me go ahead and do the story time and make it short and make it real short. I'm probably not gonna make it too short, but I'm gonna make it short enough because the bitch don't feel like talking about this shit no more. Okay? We got fired. Every single last one of us got fired. I'm gonna tell you how I made the video, how the thought process of the video came up until when they called me or when I called them and they told me that I was fired. Okay? So we can all stop throwing around this narrative because where I'm at right now is giving that they're blaming me, bitch, and I wasn't to blame for shit. Okay? Get y'all a drink or something because this.
Hold on. Aren't the ones in all black the manager?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay.
It may take a while. I know I said I was gonna make a short time, but go ahead and get y'all something to eat or something because bitch, I'm irritated. So before I make the video, I asked, I said, hey.
Damn, this motherfucker look familiar.
But hold on, but eating Chick-fil-A while being fired from Chick-fil-A and about to talk about Chick-fil-A is diabolical.
The messy gays, I tell you.
I'm trying to figure out what all these towels doing. I mean, dude, what the fuck going on with all these towels hanging up in your joint like this?
I'm about to make this video real quick. If you want to be in it, let me know. If you don't want to be in it, let me know. All I need y'all to do, and I showed them what I wanted them to do. I said, bounce your chest. I'm a boy. I don't really have to, I have to work harder to bounce my chest than a girl. Girls have titties. I have to extra, you know? Oh, I'm a little big, so it was moving on its own this time. I don't know, I'm just showing up for y'all. But that's beside the point.
So he's a boy. Okay.
Like we didn't know.
Okay, so he's a boy. Okay.
It wasn't that serious. This is what I'm trying to say. It wasn't that serious. First of all, our location isn't even like an actual Chick-fil-A. We barely have anything on our menu. If you pull up to our location, I'm not going to say where it's at, but if you scroll down on my page, you'll see where I'm located. And you walk.
But you got Chick-fil-A uniforms on, and they got a Chick-fil-A sign. So it don't matter what kind of Chick-fil-A it is. It's Chick-fil-A.
Into our Chick-fil-A, you'll see that we don't have much on the menu. Our Chick-fil-A doesn't even take gift cards. We don't do that. Our Chick-fil-A doesn't even take cash. We don't do that. And I'm saying all this just to let y'all know that this is not an actual Chick-fil-A. It's a Chick-fil-A, but it's not a real deal Chick-fil-A, if you get what I'm trying to say. So I asked everybody if they want to be in the video. Of course, everybody said yes, because this is not my first time making a video with my night shift. It's not. And this is not the first video that I've posted that went viral. It could have been just the simple fact that it was the whole crew doing the same thing. And maybe I did do a little bit too much when I turned around and I shook my back, because nothing but back and fat was moving. No ass. Okay? None.
I'm just saying, hold on.
You don't want to be.
I don't mean any disrespect either. I respect men. I really do. I even try to respect sisters, but it's hard. But I do the best I can.
I'm just saying.
So go in the corner, please. Why would you put mother up here?
Mother was giving her testimony.
It's told. Go in the corner. You did not have to put mother up here.
Mother was just being honest. And I like to listen to the mothers. I'm just saying. The mothers, if you haven't, all I got to say is that, dude, it ain't nothing. First of all, I wouldn't even take a bag of food up in that house because he looked dirty. He looked nasty. And to diminish, it ain't no real Chick-fil-A, but you got a big ass Chick-fil-A sign on there. Come on now. I mean,
it's still Chick-fil-A. He just don't want to be accountable.
Wow, eating Chick-fil-A. He's eating Chick-fil-A. I know Chick-fil-A waffle fries when I see it. And they cup.
Yeah.
And then he cupped his little thing. And he said it was nothing but back and fat jiggling, no butt.
No. So what? It don't matter. It was sexual. Y'all was shaking y'all boobs. Y'all had the uniforms on. Y'all was on duty. It was inappropriate. Point blank, period.
Very inappropriate. I mean, I'm just saying.
Let's be clear. The hospital I work in, even if you in your scrub, if you have that badge on that says them, their company, their hospital, and you doing this and they see it, you automatically gone. Period.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm just gonna be honest. I would have never trusted that motherfucker to tell me to do nothing. If it ain't got nothing to do with my job, nope, I ain't doing it. Nope.
I don't care if you the manager or not. Nope.
I don't want to be in it.
Because you know some of them got kids.
Yes.
And they just lost their jobs.
Y'all for the gamers.
And booty juice ain't gonna pay their rent.
So this is what debuted today in Tokyo for all the gamers. PS6 is coming, y'all. So go ahead and start saving up to buy it next year. I'm just saying, it's coming soon to the United States. So y'all, it's coming. That's all I want to show y'all. But yeah, I don't deal, but I ain't finna go. Yeah, here we go, y'all. Here we go. I'm just gonna show it.
No, I've seen this. Do you know what they did though?
You look good.
You're not gonna do nothing.
Bitch, I will beat you the fuck up.
Enjoy prison, baby.
Yeah, I'm trying to find
What happened, Hershey?
I'm just like, but what happened? That they embarrassing all the black women here. Why would they do that? What happened? Because I'm telling you, when I first started the video, I was just like, why, Lord? Why? In this political climate that we in right now, why would you smite them? Do something. Why would you let them do this, Lord?
Whatever they was doing, baby, they did it on the plane. So when that plane landed, they was escorted out.
Like, and I don't know what but nobody is saying what they actually did. But I know it's something like really remedial.
Y'all,
they marched them out. I don't know.
Our favorite cancer. He said Hulu wins in a bidding war against Starz, Netflix, and Apple for my new documentary. And it's called Green Light Gang. What documentary?
Who cares?
What documentary? You think he coming out with T.I.?
I don't care. I don't care.
Probably papoose.
He still can't make me not like T.I. because he's a piece of crap.
I hope he is pouring back into the community down there in Louisiana. And
probably he gonna put up some more Clarissa memes.
Think about
when she was younger.
Think about it. All these years, have you ever heard of him pouring into the communities?
Nope, never.
Okay, why would he start now? Oh, for sure, because he see people buying up apartment buildings and putting low income families in homes. Is that why now? Because he has never given back. He has never donated to a march. He has never stood for our people. That's it.
Oh, haven't. And you right about that. So I should have kept that comment to myself. So
I'm just saying.
Janelle, for those who watch Abbott Elementary, Janelle James is leaving. They said it's due to creative differences with the studio executives. So she's leaving.
No, Ava can't go. Ava is mainly the show.
Yep. So
my daughter gonna be so disappointed.
When I see creative differences, that mean that they want her to do something that she don't want to do, or it's the money. But
That's right.
So they probably wanted her to do something, and she went with it.
Or they don't want to give her how much she's worth.
Or how much she's worth. Exactly. She know what it is. So yeah, this is what it is, y'all. Here it is. Oh, wait a minute. Boo, yeah. So let's see. Hold on. Here it is. Superior Court of Los Angeles. Nature of proceedings. The court has taken the matter under submission on the 30th of March for hearing on a motion to seal plaintiff's notice of motion and motion to seal. Now rules as follow. The court having taken the matter under submission on the 30th of March for hearing on motion to seal plaintiff's notice of motion and motion to seal. Now rules as follow. Damn, did I just read that? Okay. The motion to seal plaintiff's notice of motion and motion to seal filed by Kris Jenner, Kimberly Kardashian on December 15, 2025, and plaintiff's notice of motion and motion to seal by Kimberly Kardashian, Kris Jenner on January 12, 2026 are denied. The motions are denied except as to a bank account number in certain exhibits. On October 1st, 2025, Kimberly Kardashian and Kris Jenner collectively filed a complaint in this action against William Ray Norwood Jr., asserting causes for action for defamation and false light publicity. I think I played that video, y'all, that Ray J was live and he was saying what they made him do. And they were saying he did make some allegations against the Kardashians, especially Kris Jenner. Hold on. According to plaintiffs, defendant made public statements about them that were false, defamatory, and placed them in a false light on 2 occasions. First, during an interview with TMZ on 30 May 2025, and second, during a live stream video referred to as the Twitch stream on 24 September 2025. On 13 November 2025, defendant filed an answer to the complaint. On the same day, defendant filed a cross complaint against plaintiffs Jenner Communications Incorporated and does 1 through 20 for breach of contract and declaratory relief. On December 2025, plaintiffs filed their first motion to seal. On the 12th, the plaintiffs filed their second motion to seal. On March 10th, defendant filed an opposition to both motions. And on 16 March, plaintiffs filed a reply, and the motions came on for hearing on the 30th of March, and the court issued their rule that we'll get everything out except that bank account. Okay, hold on. Let me see something, y'all, because I'm not finna read all this. Y'all know I done already read. They have to do something by the 13th. Unsealed. Oh, so they still trying to seal. So whatever. I need to know what happened. I want to know who won. But I think I've shown these folks before, y'all. If you all are on Twitter and you haven't been following Document Teams, they do. They always will link. If they get court documents, they'll link it all to you. And let me see what else going on, because y'all ain't gonna be on here all night. This picture here, her daughter recreated, Giselle's daughter. She crossed over. Congratulations to her. And she did it in the same location, same place. And they said a legacy picture. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That's nice.
Uh-huh.
That's cute. I mean, it's cute.
I wonder what they're trying to hide too. And then he turned around and did a counter motion against Jenner Communications. Something. Ray J may got a little something going on. But yeah, y'all, I thought this was real neat to see this picture of Giselle and then her daughter, who also crossed over. And shout out.
You know, Giselle really was a pretty woman. I mean, she still is pretty. But in her younger years, she really was like strikingly pretty. She really was. I ain't gonna hold her. You know, she piss poor Marley and have a bad attitude, but she pretty outwardly.
Yeah, look how they fried this chicken. I'm not gonna show all of it, but look how they fried. Hold on. Look how they fried this chicken. Let me go. I don't know what's worse. A whole bunch of a waterfall. Why are my things slow, y'all? Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. I don't know what's worse. A waterfall of grease? Yes. Yes. Hey, somebody. I don't know about that chicken. I don't know. That's different. That's different. I think we just made this shit up. If you ask me.
It's kind of revolutionary if you really want to know the truth.
I mean, but
I ain't gonna lie. It looked the goldenness of it all. Maybe that's I mean, I ain't gonna hold them.
That's look at that little leg, that little thigh. Baby, that little thigh is missing some thigh meat. Hold on. Look at that little thigh. What kind of chicken is that?
I just said
shit. That ain't even no whole thigh. That shit missing a whole lot. I don't know where this is, y'all.
Oh my God.
I don't know where. I don't have a clue, but something wrong. Something wrong with that. Who the hell eating that shit? And then it's cooked that hard? I'm not with that. I just thought it was interesting. And shout out to Major General Lorna M. Malak. She just became the first Black woman in the Marine Corps to achieve the rank of 2-star general. She was confirmed.
Yeah, she looked like she don't play the radio. So
look, her promotion was confirmed in 2022, and she's Jamaican born. And I'm gonna tell y'all, you know, they stopped their promotions for a long time, dealing with the Defense Reauthorization Act. A lot of people didn't get their promotions. A lot of these officers have been waiting for a while just to earn their promotions that they were confirmed for. And in between that time frame, anything can happen. Look, I'm gonna play this because if y'all ain't seen it, we finna listen to it.
1995 meeting in Beverly Hills in the home of Clyde Davis, who was responsible for the murder of Whitney Houston. I said it.
Allegedly. Everything is alleged.
And there were rappers there from all over the country. They were invited to the home of Clyde Davis, along with members of the CIA, FBI, which they didn't understand why the government was there, including many directors and CEOs of the private prisons throughout the United States was at that meeting in the mansion of Clyde Davis. And they were telling these rappers, you need to create songs talking about killing police, calling Black women bees and hoes. You need to get more nasty so we can fill our prisons that we're building. Okay.
You know what's crazy during that time? I can recall when that gangster music came into play.
That's it.
And how they, you know, I don't know if the guys rapping it really knew, but they created the atmosphere.
Yes.
But it went from, I remember guys wanting to wear like the African chains around their neck,
Yes.
and dancing, and the haircuts, flat tops, Kid and Play,
Flat top, yeah.
Kwame, to the really thugged out and
Yes.
just the gang stuff. And I can recall going into like liquor stores or different places, and all they had was blue and red rags.
Right.
It was just like that stuff was all programmed.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it. I believe it.
1995.
I mean, come on.
1990.
We found out, let's just be honest, we found out that it was our own FBI, our own government that assassinated President Kennedy and his brother. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
And Malcolm X.
And Malcolm X.
And Martin Luther King.
And Martin Luther
And
King.
we ain't have no real leaders since then.
You know what I'm saying? Let's and then it was always
rest in peace to Jesse Jackson, but come on now. Jesse was not no Martin Luther King, nor was he no Malcolm X. And we can sit there and say that Martin Luther King was a whore all day long, but the man got stuff done, period, for our people.
Period.
He did that. There's a lot of men that are great men. Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, a lot of them were whores. They're men.
And I'm going to go back.
Besides them being whores, they actually put foot to ass when it came to trying to get rights for our people. So, and we haven't had great leaders like that since then.
I wanted to show this if y'all didn't see this, but Portia shoes, like some ice skater shoes. I just had to show that. You know what I'm saying? And I thought those were cute. I couldn't wear them and I wouldn't wear them, you know, but I thought these were different. These were a different pair of shoes. Ain't that cute, y'all? But look, let me go back up right quick. Let me show y'all something. Hold on. Because it's funny that they talked about this and then Elon Musk released something. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me play something right quick. Hold on.
You see, problems don't fix themselves. But as a true master of beasts, I know that shit well. Me and Beast was out looking for the motherfucker that broke in my house, was eating on my crackers and shit. And holy shit, I done found the bitch. I could barely hold Beast back. She was ready to kill. Bitch-ass squirrel was mocking my ass, so blood had to be spilled. I walked up on him ready to bust this shit to the white meat. I sick beast on that motherfucker, but her legs was too short to reach. I decided to hit this motherfucker with a kung fu move from his own world. So I pulled out the goddamn crooked squirrel. The shit was so fast he didn't even see it coming. Bitch ass squirrel shouldn't have been stealing from me.
Y'all, y'all know who he is. Look,
Tell me why one of them that squirrel, one of his cousins gonna come and make him crash his damn car when he gets here.
I'm telling you, waiting on him, waiting to run out in the middle of the street. But look, y'all, just hearing that, then Elon Musk shared this, that MIT researchers have mathematically proven that ChatGPT's built-in syncophancy, whatever, creates a phenomenon they call delusional spiraling. You ask it something, it agrees. You ask again, and it agrees even harder until you end up believing things that are flat out false and you can't tell what's happening. The model is literally trained on human feedback that rewards agreement. And real world fallout includes one man who spent 300 hours convinced he invented a world-changing math formula, and UCSF psychiatrists who hospitalized 12 patients for chatbot-linked psychosis in a single year. So when I saw that video, then I saw this, basically, what's going on right now through the music with our community, you keep repeating it over and over and over again. That's why we got these emotional, immature YNs who don't give a damn about their mamas. They don't give a damn about a woman. And that's why I feel where everyone keeps saying on Twitter, everyone keeps saying, Black women are the least protected. We need to just protect ourselves. Mind control, exactly. We got to protect ourselves. Why we depending on?
That's why People don't realize that? That's why Trump repeat things over and over and over. That's been something that's been a long time of knowledge. You could get the prettiest little girl you ever seen in your life and put her in a house where somebody is telling her she is ugly every day. You ugly. You don't mean a thing. You will never amount to nothing. And that's why you see some women walking around here, even some men walking around here looking like, and you looking at them like, you are so pretty. And they like, no, I'm not. Yes, you are. Like, they don't believe you. And they will never believe you because it's been pounding their head since childhood that you ain't nothing. You ain't never gonna be nothing. You're ugly. That's what the repeat method. That's what it does. If you repeat something over and over again, that's why they tell you to look yourself in the mirror and affirm yourself every morning. I can do this. I can do that. Because the more you repeat it, the more you'll believe it.
Right.
That's been knowledge.
And now it's into the AI, because they're even saying it's to a point now that people who are having a single conversation with ChatGPT, they can make you change your political beliefs.
I am so glad I am not that gullible.
Me too, baby. Me too, because I'll never
ever,
not that easily influenced and gullible. Never been.
Not by something created by man.
Miss Lisa, give me your phone. Miss Lisa, give me your phone.
But you know,
give me your phone right now.
Look, he told himself over and over. EJ told himself over and over and over again.
He the baddest bitch.
That he the baddest one. That he looked better than any woman in his family. And hey, and one thing about it, Cookie was a bad mama jamma. So I don't know about all that, little boy. I mean,
she knew her baby was special. Right. She used to have to look at her ugly ass baby and say, "Honey, you so handsome. Come here with your little good looking self." Yeah, she had to make him believe that shit.
Hercules.
I'm telling you, baby.
Y'all knew the world wasn't gonna see that shit.
I just wanted to show you all this.
Sherman. Like, for real.
Right. For some of you all who are very adventurous with their cooking, I mean, it looks simple to make. I just want to, look together. Okay. Oh. And stick it in the oven?
I don't know.
That is so big. I ain't even finna hold you. Look at all them cards. That is so big.
Yeah,
I don't know though.
That's big as hell.
Yeah, that's a lot of meat.
My thing is this.
He only did one, but that's not. It's only. Oh yeah, he did add a second one on there. Yeah, that's too much meat for me.
That's too much meat, and I wouldn't want that sauce on there.
Yeah,
it is cute though.
Oh y'all, I don't know if y'all saw this, but TSA is asking y'all who travelers, stop calling icebergs, the obese ice people icebergs.
Oh please!
They want you all. They want you all to be political correct when dealing with these icebergs. And y'all, Karen, the Grand Dame.
What, Karen?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Pull that shit up a little closer. That don't look like no Karen now, too.
God, that's Karen. You can see the mold. You probably can't see it. I can see it good, but that's the mold right there. Yeah.
Okay, Karen, I see you. Why everybody that get out of jail be looking good as hell?
Because you ain't got all that stuff in there, you know.
Let me tell you something, because this ain't just her. I can confirm when my child father got out of jail, I almost risked it all again. I'm so serious.
My hair was down my back. Let me tell you something. My hair was almost touching my butt when I got out of jail. My hair grew. My skin was nice and shiny.
You be looking good.
Look, with her off those pills and that alcohol, Karen, I'm telling you, Karen look good, y'all. I got to give her all that. She looking real good.
Yes,
like
she
big
does.
time.
And I don't blame her for leaving Ray's old ass behind. I'm sorry, we grew apart. Sorry.
You just went out.
Huh?
Who you talking about?
I'm Karen. I said, listen, I don't blame her for leaving Ray behind. Okay, because he done got old and slowed down, and we done grew apart. Sorry. Go on, Karen, and live your life, girl. You got a second win.
I think Ray understands he can't get it up no more like he used to. I mean, I feel like even if they separate, in my honest opinion, I feel like Karen will always be there for him though.
I hope
Cause she
she
know
will
he
be.
old.
I hope she would.
She'll be there for him.
Ain't
She
nothing
just
wrong.
got to get her. She just got to get something that can, warm up her meter down there. And Ray just
She don't
can't do that.
need
But I think,
No, she don't
but I
need all
think,
that. She
but I
don't
think
need
she
all
love
that.
him. But I think she love him, and I think she gonna stick by. I think she gonna probably take care of him.
If she gonna
She
stick by
will.
him, then she gonna have to go and do right.
Listen.
And she can't be slipping none in his tea either.
I don't know.
I don't think. I
But
think
she'll still be married.
No, but no, seriously, what do y'all think about that? Like, if you know,
what I think.
like if he's way older than her, like Ray is old, y'all. Like think about it in that way. But I think she still love him. But he just, Karen is only in her 50s, or 60s, right?
I think she's in her late 50s.
Late 50s.
Yeah.
That's not old, y'all. I mean, I know it feels like it's old to like a 20-something or a 30-something. But me being 40, 50 is not old to me. And I don't feel, even though I'm 40 years old, I don't feel like I'm over the hill. I still like to look good. I still like to go out. I still like to, get my back broken every now and again.
Hold on,
So
Hershey.
I'm just saying.
Hershey, she need to sit on down. She gonna have to stay on there with him. She's 60. According to this, she's 62 years old. She was born May 3rd, 1963, which means she could be a few years older than that. Than 62.
Okay, but at the end of the day,
there's a 17-year age difference between them.
Okay, so he's
my point
close to
is
80.
Well, my opinion.
So she need to go and sit down somewhere.
My opinion is that if they grew apart, because we've already heard birds chirping, that they are not really, getting along too good. It's as romantically or whatever. I feel like Karen should let Ray go and find her another older man, but an older man that still got energy, that can roll with her. I don't see nothing wrong with her leaving Ray behind.
I mean, he could be just as honoring. He'll probably wind up living to he over 100.
That's all right. Living to over 100, sitting on the porch in his chair and can't do nothing else but sit on his porch. That's okay.
I'm just saying, maybe she can at least look after him. Go make his grocery runs. That man can't, do. You know what I'm saying? Don't just leave him destitute. Because at the end of the day, I think she's still loves
Ray
him.
would be destitute. We ain't talking about an old man in a wheelchair now.
Right.
I don't think he'll be like that. I'm just saying.
It's gonna get to a point that maybe I'm not even gonna say that, because, like I say, some of them live long. If she's gonna be with him and stay with him, she's just gonna have to do right, and she can't let nobody know. That's all I got to say, because she's still married. And at 60-something, I mean, you get to a point where you don't want to sit up here and act bad. But you look, y'all, they were talking about Will Smith over in Africa. Why he teaching her that old tired ass two-step? Look at, I'm just saying. But you know what? I like Will Smith. I don't care what nobody say. And I'm gonna be honest, I hate that he kind of got a little blackball, but I also like the fact that he did slap the shit out of Chris Rock. Yeah, I mean, he done told you.
I mean, he just dancing with another woman. What is that supposed to mean? Because Jada already let it be known that they was living in separate houses and they working on getting back. So
he had a man living on the premises.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm not gonna
He
get
had
into
a man
Juicy,
living on the
y'all.
premises. Who cares what Jada thinks?
I'm just saying, what news is about him dancing with a woman, and he wasn't even close grinding her. That was literally a two-step. Something
That's
I do
all
with
it
my uncle.
was a two-step. Yeah, that's all it was, a tied two-step. Okay, check this out, y'all. So I don't know if this is genius or what, but this is a cutting knife that has a little board already in it. Do you think we need that, y'all?
That'll make my life easier. I like it. It's cutesy.
That's cute. I like it. That's
And it
cute.
don't take up so much space.
Yeah. I can
For
dig
little
that.
things, yeah. Instead of having to
Cause
pull
me,
out
cause
the big
me,
old cutting board for a little carrot or little things like that, yeah.
yeah, cause me personally, I'm trying to do, try to search more into being a minimalist. So the less things I have in my house that and I can be
Right.
effective, I like it. It don't take up so much space because I don't like to feel cluttered. I don't. So
Y'all, this
that's
is
cute to
this is how
me.
long I've been saving stuff. Me either. Why is Chili's trying to do a Wendy? So, Netflix supposed to be going back up on their prices. And Chili's threw some subtle shade at Netflix for raising their prices again by posting how their own menu prices have not moved in years. Burger with fries, bottomless chips and salsa, and drinks at Chili, 2023, $10.99. All the way up to 2026, $10.99.
And
I don't
that
think
that happy hour be on point too. Them margaritas and stuff be hitting, but
hey, they
them
just
and
letting y'all know.
Applebee's happy hour be on point too.
I'm telling you, like real talk. Like real talk. But I'm going y'all look at this, Nick. Hold on. I'm not finna play the whole thing. Maybe I will. I don't know. But just look at this. Just look at this.
Bro, I had to go get my own Popeyes today. And look how small the leg is in the wing.
Oh.
Wait a goddamn minute. Pause.
I'm never
Pause. Pause.
No.
Pause. You not finna just go past what the hell?
They said that he put that biscuit in his mouth like it was a potato chip.
A whole biscuit.
And he's still talking.
And he talking about look at the chicken leg. That's how it's supposed to look. He want them steroid chickens.
Listen, hold on. Here we go. Hold on.
Popeyes today. And look how small the leg is in the wing.
Sir.
I never understand. I just don't get it.
Not the honey.
Oh my
Honey
God.
good too.
My God.
I'm about.
Thank you, Lord.
I don't like the people that eat like that. That is disgusting.
This is the only way. Make sure you gotta put some
He got on scrubs.
honey on your chicken. Thank you, Jesus. And I'm gonna need some more hot sauce than that. Cause
I didn't see the rest of it, y'all. So I hope he don't put no
like
whole
30 of
chicken
them
in his mouth.
Well, if he put that whole chicken
leg,
off,
thank you, Jesus.
well, he might as well have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
That
like
leg didn't stand a chance. Golly.
And it's fresh.
Well, I will hope so.
Do a little wing, her.
It ain't little. That's the normal size. You want them
Y'all be
steroid
big and so goddamn bad.
turkeys.
I can't get past that. He ain't choked on that damn dry ass biscuit. He's still talking like that shit
If you eat
normal.
this part of the wing,
You better not.
you greedy.
What? What a nerve,
sir!
Mm-hmm.
You bet not. You bet not.
Yeah.
You bet not.
He ain't took not one sip of nothing.
Oh my God!
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Somali, you wanted to see somebody eat on camera? Here you go.
Mm-hmm.
He's terrible.
Y'all.
He's terrible.
I'm still not past that damn biscuit. How?
Look.
You ain't on the floor choking.
And then gonna put the honey in his mouth after the biscuit.
After the biscuit. It's just big for no reason. That's just fat, sir. That's just fat. Oh my God! No sip of juice, no water, no.
Y'all,
carry on.
Let me show you this. So they've been going off on Sky Jackson. I don't know. That man done beat her. he done knocked her head upside the wall a couple of times too many. All I got to say, because Scott, ever since she got pregnant by that little red nigga, she been messed up. She was going viral for a moment because she kept putting AI pictures of herself with different guys.
Looking good?
Always.
What's weird?
It was some more. I think I saw a
So
bunch of
those
more.
are fake guys?
Yes.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding.
She's too young to be like that, to be that lonely and desperate looking.
No, she's a Disney
Okay,
kid.
what happened again?
These are just different guys that she's been putting up AI pictures. Like she's doing.
Always.
Hold on, like she's doing, she's with different guys. Look, he didn't move.
Like she's in a relationship with these different guys.
So is she just playing with AI?
I don't know about that.
Is that what she doing?
Why would you play? Sky Jackson was the little black girl who was on was she on Hannah Montana?
Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying, but is she just having fun with AI?
Something about Lisa Axe. And then she also dated Solange's son.
He was a jerk.
He was a jerk, and he released a couple of RPs, some revenge Ps on her too. But technically she was older than him because he was like 16 or 17, like that.
Well, she's immature, so she's
she's a Disney kid, y'all, and you know how these Disney kids are. But I think she was Hannah Montana. Let me see which one she was on. Or was it the other one? What is her, Kylie? Oh shit, girl. I don't have no kids.
But that's why I was just asking if she was just playing around with AI. I mean, what's the
You ain't gonna play around like that. You cannot play around like that. What was Kate? Does anybody know? She was on this as Jessie. Okay, she was on the sitcoms Jessie. Hold on. She was on the sitcoms Jessie, Debbie Ryan, and Bunked. And she's been in other small roles, but she's a Disney kid who, you know what happens with those kids. And this is her baby daddy. Hold on. Because her baby daddy, y'all, was he was doing her bad. He was doing her real bad. I don't want to show nobody. They said, I know he's in jail, but he wasn't sentenced just yet to.
But it's for unaliving, though, right?
Yep. But I don't think his sentence is there, is done just right. Hold on. Let me share this right quick. This was on a Daily Live. Yeah. Aggravated robbery and a carjacking, but he hasn't been sentenced yet. And that's her father. She got her red guy.
He's a knucklehead jerk.
You know them red-haired white boys be something
He
serious.
black.
That's why I wouldn't.
He's
black.
red-headed
What?
black.
Nah, he's mixed. He ain't straight black.
You think he mixed? Hold on.
I definitely know he is.
He can't be all black.
He's not.
No,
his attitude, the way he act, the way he talk, the way he look, he is mixed. I wouldn't be surprised if his mama was white and his daddy's black.
Because he sure got that fiery red hair. Like
I showed this to you all. This is before he went to jail. This is how he was doing her when he was out, and this was before he went to jail. And I'm glad he went to jail because she was out here looking bad as hell.
Ooh, she looks sick over there, right there.
Yeah, he was taking her on down through it,
that's,
baby.
That's what a toxic behind man do for you. I swear to God, ladies, I have old pictures of myself when I was with my child's father that reminds me to never ever let that man near your cooch ever again. Like those are what I look at those pictures and say, never again will I ever. I'm telling you, some of these men are energy vampires, and they will suck the life right out of you. if you ain't careful.
They said that Sonya is pregnant again. Hold on.
Yeah, can you believe it? He be jumping her bones, huh?
Yeah, that she's pregnant again. Congratulations to her.
She won a
She's
girl.
glowing. Look at her.
She's beautiful. I love them, but I know one thing. He attracted to her because he be on it, honey.
Don't he stay on her though? He stays on it.
He stay on that ass. He keep her knocked up.
He keeping her down. She's gonna be down for a minute. Let me see what else going on. I don't know what. I'm just glancing, y'all. That whatever going on. But look, I'm about to get out of here.
That's the reason why I didn't believe Martell behind, because the way Mel stayed pregnant, how the hell she wasn't pleasing you in the bed, sir? Get out of my facial with this foolishness.
Right. Somebody talking about, they said this is a mess. Oh, she done did Snow White, Pocahontas. Who that's supposed to be? That's the Princess Frog. And this blonde one,
Cinderella. That's Cinderella.
Okay, Cinderella. Little Mermaid.
Ariel.
Oh, good Lord.
No, Rapunzel.
And Rapunzel.
These people be doing so much for these shoots, these photo baby thing. They just do so much.
I don't know about all that right there.
It's kind of cute.
They spend so much money on this
It is.
unnecessary shit.
It is.
It's kind of cute though. Like, come on now. She
look like a damn fool. Grown ass woman dressing up as different characters doing a pregnancy photo shoot. Don't look good, look corny, look stupid.
Oh, look.
So the Disney characters can't be pregnant? They can't.
Not that they can't be pregnant, it just don't go together. It just looks stupid.
How they got Rashida?
I tried, lady. I tried.
These ladies was at the state capitol in Georgia. Go on, Mariah. Mariah gonna always be one of my favorite people in reality TV.
Beautiful.
Period. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Yep, she's still married. Her and her husband keep doing her thing, and she was a smart cookie. And how she did her They said Bob's Burger actor Eugene Merman was rushed to the hospital after fiery crash. So he don't know how to drive. He was trying to skip the toll booth. Had to. Because how you got to be going fast. Well, some of it you do. You don't have to.
Well, the way these toll booths be trying to charge you, I would have tried to skip hop it too, but not to my detriment.
We don't got toll booths up here no more. We got a easy pass. We got to go through.
Well, yeah, easy pass. We have to do easy pass. Yes.
They'll charge you right to your
they
damn license.
They will get your ass if you don't got the easy pass in Florida. I mean, in Miami, Florida. Like you'll get a thing in the mail say you owe $500. What? When this happened? Like, yeah, because they done clocked you over and over.
You can't even breathe.
This is how she have to sleep, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
This is where I'm supposed to sleep.
Yep.
First of all, sis, I'm gonna have to just say this. Even if she was, I would have never had my name on there, and I would have never had what service I'm on there. Social media be getting a lot of these young military members messed up.
Right.
Won't be no rolling out.
They don't want you to be comfortable. You got to be ready to get up. There you go. You rolled over.
Spoken like a true vet. There you go. You rolled over.
I can't.
You rolled over. You just showed it. You rolled over with no problem. They give you just enough time to roll over.
I'm sweating. That thing got me feeling claustrophobic. Ain't that how you said?
Where are
Yeah,
they
girl.
two? Are they on the
Right.
submarine or
They
something?
look like they on the ship. It look like they on the ship.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if they were in barracks, they would have beds next to each other, not like in the
And I'm
thing.
looking at the digital pattern. I think she could be. They said she's a Navy. Yeah, because Navy would normally wear Marine uniforms as far as their battle dress uniforms and stuff like that. But she rolled over. She all right. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what do they do with the people that's 200 pounds?
Who?
They don't got no 200-pound service women?
No,
Hell
they have a weight limit. They have like you have
Yeah.
to have a because I remember when I had trained to go to the Navy, you had to be a certain weight to
I didn't
even.
know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to be a certain weight
And then
to get in there.
if you don't meet the weight requirements like most Black women don't, they will tape you. So they'll tape your neck, your waist, and your hips, and they have a calculation to determine. Yeah, because we denser anyway, so we tend to weigh a little bit higher, a little bit more than Caucasian folks. So yeah, girl, you have to make sure so they'll be able to roll over. If you fat, you're gonna be messed up.
You can't go.
If we in a quote
Well,
unquote
it makes sense because you
engagement,
got to be able to run, sustain long times of walking and doing stuff. So it makes sense that you would have to be within a certain weight class.
yeah, you definitely have to. But y'all, I'm gonna sit up here and I'm about to end this live because I need to put some food on and everything. And I'm gonna try to come back live probably later on this week. I'm gonna try, y'all. Y'all know I just moved. So I got everything out the old house, got all that situated, but now I got to start working on where I'm at and start working through things room by room by room. And I just want to say to those people, what my favorite person at right here. Before I let LaDon and Hershey say what they need to say, PBE, you need to repent, ho.
She need to repent and give your life to Jesus Christ.
What are you doing here, though? Go, chill.
Stop.
Stop smoking that shit, lady. Stop smoking that shit.
I'm telling you. My old neighbor's in the program right now from huffing that stuff.
She can get in trouble, Lisa. I mean, now I did notice that she really didn't show what branch of service she in. But me personally, you don't normally film yourself or allow yourself to be filmed. That's why when you see even military on movies and stuff, it's something wrong. So it's not official. I would have just taken my name off and my badges off personally.
And you're talking down on them and you're there. So it's like, what kind of representation is that?
Right. Thank you all. Thank you. I'm happy. We getting settled in here. And I love my new place. And it's perfect. It's actually perfect for me. But LaDon, Hershey, y'all got anything y'all want to say before I ease on up out of here?
Hershey, go on. You can go first.
Okay. Well, I will leave this. Learn how to ask before you make judgments on whatever you heard.
Okay.
See, this whole thing when it comes to Queen Shiba and some of the girls, as they would say, it's all because y'all won't ask a question, but y'all supposed to be so big bad bitches that you can't ask a person, did they really say something? Because look at here, I have respect for Queen myself. However, if I heard a rumor or someone told me that she said something about me that I didn't like, I'm woman enough to say, Queen, not to pass judgment or be hasty or anything, but did you say such and such and such about me?
Right.
I'm woman enough to say that.
Right.
So if y'all can't even be woman enough to say that yet, and still you jump on a hate train, you are pussy for that.
You don't even know if it's true or not.
You don't even know if it's true or not. A lot of this stuff going on because y'all don't even ask a question, and that's childish.
Yep.
That it is. And it is.
And I leave it there.
That it is. What about you, LaDon?
Yeah. God damn it, yeah. Shit, yeah. You said it. I just want to leave about, women. Let's stop being so gullible. Please.
Right.
Your discernment and common sense. If it don't look right, smell right, it ain't right.
It ain't right.
And let's not be fooled.
That's right.
When you vote, well, for me, when I vote based on my morals and my values and what my beliefs are and what I would like to see happen to help and uplift my people, right? And what I believe in. So when people say it's separate than who you are, it's a lie. You vote based on what you believe in and what you agree with.
Right.
Point blank, period. You can't pull no wool over my eyes.
That's
and since
right.
you vote that way, I can choose, just like you choose to vote for who you want, we can choose to continue to support who we want.
Okay.
It can't go one way. She got a right. Well, we got a right to change our minds too.
I don't know what you're talking about, girl. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm so
We're not going to
confused.
the concert. We're not going to the fucking concert. Period.
They are saying that basically it's her right to we should leave. We shouldn't cancel her. Why she got to be canceled because she's voting this way?
Oh, Chili.
Yes.
Chili. Well, she ain't black anyway.
So I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? Don't be fooled. It is what it is. She did that because that's what she believed.
If you vote against my interest, you don't have my best interest at heart, and so it's a fuck you.
Point blank, period. And you ain't giving my money to the people that I don't support, that I don't like.
Right.
That's insane.
Right.
To ask of us when we know where the money's going. No, y'all are insane to go for the bullshit.
Right. So I take it. Are you going to? Would you go see her?
No, I already seen Salt and Pepper and them back in the days. You know what I'm saying? So they older now, so they ain't even moving like they did back in the day. So I seen them at their prime. But as far as TLC, I've never seen them, and I will not be seeing them. Fuck her.
And she said what she said, y'all. Hey, y'all take it easy. I'm gonna come back, and I agree wholeheartedly with that because I just look at it as somebody who obviously, what they say, she from Bangladesh, something like that, but she came over here and was a culture vulture. I don't support none of that, so I don't care one way or the other. And I'm sorry, T-Boz, and that's just what it is. You just gonna have to be TL.
That guy was my favorite anyway.
Yeah, you can roll with TL.
T-Boz was always my favorite.
Yep. And just leave the C out. But y'all take it easy and have a good day.
Sweaty. I ain't had no dick in me for 3 months. Don't talk to me if your shit ain't a tree trunk. I like loving like the mellow, chill like Wiz Khalifa, man, he may be black and yellow. Rap up pedal, I'm heavy metal. I blow pipe like a dream, then I straddle you like a cello. Machiavellos, ladies is pimps too. Can't believe what I see, all these fucking sims do. DM and dick pics in my inbox. I get it all, trust me, I'm in shock. You ain't gonna demean me, homie. You ain't gonna scare me or leave me lonely. This goes out to all my women independent. Yo, it must be the cash, cause his face just ain't it. Dang it, there you go thinking you're in love. Get in line, recognize me, me don't give a fuck. Cause I love it when you call me Big Mama.
Thanks for hanging out in the game room with your girl, the old lady game. Remember, age ain't nothing but a level, and I'm still leveling up. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Cause this controller, it ain't collecting dust. See y'all next time. Stay fabulous and game on.